See my
You're
notifications.
live.
Oh, let's see if I get a signal here. This goes in between Wi-Fi and 4G.
Does it?
That could be a problem. See how I'm circling it? I think I better put both on. I don't know about the quality. No notification yet. Interesting. I don't get notification. Who else will?
It takes a
Interesting.
couple minutes,
Maybe now. Yeah, live now.
doesn't it?
No excuses. If your
There's somebody.
notification bell's
Thumbs
set
up.
to all,
Hello.
you'll get a notice just like my.
Is that you? Did you thumbs it up?
No,
Oh,
who's there?
hey. Hello.
It's off without the music.
That might be you. Are you on?
It could be. I'm trying. I didn't thumbs it up though.
Oh, somebody did.
We got a friend out there. Thumbs us up. We don't even know who. I'm starting to get in, trying to get in here. Hi, Dylan. It's Dylan.
Hi, Dylan. How are you? We're just relaxing.
Yeah, we want to see who wants to see us if we don't make music. We're just too tired today. We thought we'd be somewhere, but we're here in the backyard. So how'd you title it that?
I have birds out here.
Come get to know us if you want.
There's 4 people watching. Hello.
All kinds of
Who
reasons.
is that? Dylan. I'm doing great. How are you? How are you guys? I guess is what I'm saying. Can you
We're
see the
okay.
chat, honey?
We're
We're doing
relaxing.
pretty good. I just got this book today, and I thought I'd read it a little bit outside.
Got lots of stuff from the yard sale. We were gonna go somewhere else for a band and fireworks, but I was just too tired to drive. And said, but let's go around where we live. So some yard sales, and that worked out pretty well. So I didn't have to go too far. So I'm okay. Got to get more sleep. That's all. How are you guys? So hopefully soon.
Hey,
Want to see who loves us if we don't play music?
you got the chat on?
Yeah.
What is that?
Israt Jahan. Let's see if we know you, Tabia. It's
Hello.
a good idea, isn't it?
Welcome in.
Say, wow.
There's 8 people watching.
Well, how do you
Hi.
like that?
We're sitting out in our backyard just enjoying the weather.
Something different, so we can
If
get to
you
know you all.
were, wait, if you were a weather, what would you be? I would be the sun.
All right.
Because I don't know, I
I'd
like
be
the warmth.
I'd be a harvest moon, so I look at all my crops that are coming to maturity. Be proud.
Is that Farm Wife? Hey, Farm Wife. How
Well,
are you?
want to see who loves us without playing music.
We just thought we'd come out and just sit in the
Well, hello.
backyard.
Yeah, this is where we part of it. Yeah,
I got this book today,
I'm gonna
the
get my
Shirley
goodies.
Temple book, and just thought I'd read it. So we were out here reading the book I was reading, and I said, why don't we go live?
Can't believe the CDs I got, all vintage. Cost us hardly anything. Guy said make a deal. Yeah, make a deal, and his wife came over, and she was a lot more lenient than he would have been.
True.
You should see what we got for $10. Took us an hour or two. With all these vintage CDs, good stuff.
That's one.
Bob Seger, greatest hits.
Bob Seger.
Beatles, the White Album.
Got this one.
Oh, I got what all this stuff.
We
in.
got a bunch of CDs today.
I could bring them out. I wouldn't mind.
There's 14 people.
Jerry and Julie
Give us
relaxing.
the thumbs up.
What a concept, huh? Imagine getting
Ask a
subscribers.
question if you want.
Could we get new subscribers? Imagine that. Not doing music for once. See, you still want to know us. If you want to
And
get to
if
know us,
you were a
you can ask.
color, what would you be? If you were a color, what
I like
would you
this
be?
entertainment. Blue, my favorite. What would you be?
Mm,
Hopefully we keep this connection out here.
I'd have to say like a sky blue.
Oh, person one
I
time he was
saw
great.
Bob Seger in a personal.
Person.
Wait,
In
let me see.
person.
I saw
In
Bob
person.
Seger in person one time.
He was
He
great.
was great. Wow, really?
And the Silver Bullet Band.
You are lucky. Did you get any memorabilia?
I could bring some stuff out.
Go ahead. Let me have your phone so I can see
Like,
the
share, and
comments.
subscribe. I'll be right back.
He's gonna go do some more show and
I didn't know
tell.
we'd be live. So
If you were music, who would you be? I think I would be country, a country artist. Yeah. How are you both? We're doing good. My daughter got a T-shirt. Oh, she did. Oh, isn't that awesome? Boya, noite. Hello, welcome in. So we went yard selling yesterday. Not yard selling. We went to a thrift store yesterday, and I got, you wouldn't believe it, for $10. I got a big, it's almost like what was a huge bag of clothes. But by the time I washed them, it was 4 loads of laundry, and I got one of those great huge big laundry baskets filled with clothes. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, they look like brand new. It's hot there. Yes, it's humid. You know what I mean? It's like, well, it's 5 minutes to 6, and it's really humid. But we thought we'd come out and sit on our chairs. These are the ones that I painted this year. There's the chair. And just sit in the backyard. I see there's a lot of potato beetles and stuff like that around because he planted a lot of potatoes this year. You love my smile. Thank you. AMNA. There's 21 of you guys. Come on and subscribe if you'd like. Jerry always wanted to do one of these talking videos, like a Q&A or whatever. And I think Joyce even asked if we could do one time. So I said, hey, why not? We're just out here relaxing. But Jerry went to go get all the CDs. We got a lot of CDs and DVDs today. And they're all good bands, you know. You like to go thrifting? Me too. We love it. This store we have by us, you could go in and fill a whole big bag up for $5. So like I said, for $10, I got 4 loads of laundry full. So I told him, he goes, I don't mind you buying it. Um, He goes, but you're going to have to start getting rid of some stuff. And I said, yeah, I will. So this week I'm going to go through my closets and I'm going to toss out everything that I haven't worn, especially like sweaters and things like that. I haven't worn sweaters for so long. So I think I'm going to get rid of those. Like I'm going to either, re-thrift them or give them away. 22 watching. Is that 22? Wow. Thank you for watching, guys. Please give us a thumbs up. Like and share the video. Ask a question or just talk. We'd love to have you. You make good money thrifting. Yes, you can. You can make good money because you can flip them. Do you flip? Do you flip the stuff you get? I know you can make good money selling CDs and DVDs. I don't know though. I don't have a DVD player anymore. There's a guy who made millions reselling. Did he? Wow. This guy said you can make good money thrifting, or like thrifting. And I said, oh, you can?
Oh, yeah, I heard of that someplace.
Make good money reselling.
So I've heard.
Jerry's brought all his stuff down so he could show you guys.
All for $10.
Let's see. Hello, I'm Mundo Toy, and I'm from Argentina. I speak Spanish. I'll ask you a question. Do you know the God of Darkness? Well, his name is Dark, and
No sé.
I am Dark. Oh, no,
No
I
sé el
don't know.
nombre. No sé el nombre de Dios.
Hugh Ginus was the
See if you
guy,
understood me.
33 and a millionaire. Really? Wow.
How about
He sold T-shirts.
no sé el nombre del Dios? Is that close? I don't know the name of the god.
Oh,
Look at these groups.
okay. You do the show and tell.
I want to see.
Julie, I have been going through my closet for years. Can hardly walk into my closet anymore. Oh, no, really.
These are kind of rare groups, vintage, but she had a good eye for it. And then I check them over and see if they were good shape. when we bought them, and they are. We kept them really good. And I couldn't go through all the boxes. We met somebody there, and yeah, show and tell. Little feet. Who remembered them?
I didn't. When I saw these, I was like, oh, these seem rare.
They
So I
kind
had
of
him
are.
pick them up.
From Creedence Clearwater, right?
He said
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
he wanted to know if this was a Mike Hawk DVD.
Hmm.
Mike Hawk, I don't see that. It says Little Feet, skin
That's the
and
group.
back.
They were kind of rare group.
Here, I'll show you again.
These are years. Yeah.
I don't know if anything looks familiar to you.
Oh well.
That's me, Farm Wife. I keep going through. Ooh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Okay, no problem. What does that say?
Didn't have a subject.
John
but now
Fogerty.
now we have a subject. From Creedence Clearwater Revival, he's the lead singer. Then he went on his own. Like so many bands broke up.
Hi, Richard Ortiz.
Well, now we have a subject. Yard sale hall.
Master of Destruction. No, I can't. Mike Hawk was the best.
Oh.
Wow.
I think this one new.
I never heard of him.
The Cars? Heard of these guys?
You got these.
This is all for $10 plus a filter that I needed for a fridge. They wanted 20, I got them down. This filter. Yeah. Refrigerator water filter. Perfect. You know what money you saved?
She said this was like $30.
I don't believe it.
But
I kind of looked it up, and but for a wet, for hardly anything. Would have cost about 15. Rubber Soul album. These are probably the official vintage.
oh, that's Beatles.
Albums. I think even 2005 is vintage. If it's 20 years old or older, it's vintage.
That's the Beatles. Rubber Soul.
They first came out on vinyl, but that must be the original CDs. Incredible find.
Maybe you can be the millionaire reseller of DVDs, just like Janus, who did T-shirts.
Who?
Jay. Hugh Janus. Jaynus.
I hear that's pretty good.
I know. You know what? We had tons of DVDs we just got rid of.
Yeah.
Because we were cleaning out our place. We should have looked them up or something.
Thanks for the idea. We do that, we'll give you credit someday. Yeah, that's
what you
right,
got next?
Wheels. I didn't know this album. How many know these albums?
Rolling Stones.
They're all in good shape because, yeah. I don't know that album. I know the, yeah. These are the ones we looked at. Crosby, Stills and Nash.
Yeah. Let's see.
The original Woodstock Festival. They were there without Neil Young, and then Neil Young joined them. Crosby, Stills and Nash. These people. See why we know so many songs? We met over music.
We on, brother. We on, brother.
See? 2004. You see the back. This is what makes them vintage. They are old. They first start making CDs in like 1989. So anything 2004, yeah, 21 years old. Pretty much, I hear, considered vintage.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's why we got a bargain here.
We did.
I think so.
What's that one?
Allman Brothers, yeah.
Did you get that? Oh, I love the Allman Brothers.
They all look in good shape.
Oh, I scrolled away from
Didn't buy any that were scratched or anything. So she handed me, and I check them over. You can't tell that they're good.
No.
But he kept good care of them.
Now the sun is directly right on our screen.
No.
We're not used to sitting outside doing live streams.
But then it wasn't in the cards tonight. We put on a video last night saying we wouldn't be live tonight. And we to go live and just talk like so many other channels.
True.
We just no time to practice this week. We're just so busy.
Is that Connor Dex Band?
You like to see some of this?
This one here, Allman
Julie,
Brothers.
how's your garden doing? Ripe tomatoes yet? No. because only it's starting to get flowers here. But they got them all from seed where they grow wild.
Our garden needs weeded, guys.
Yeah.
He was just sitting out. We were just sitting out here saying, I said, if I had my old shoes on, maybe I would go.
Show it to you sometime if I get it cleaned up. Hmm. I don't
Well,
know
I
where
could
it's
show her
going.
my flowers if you want. They're not really
If you
blooming
get the
yet.
right angle.
Let's see.
Maybe. I'll see it on here and tell you.
Okay.
You want to see our
But how do I
photo of
do
our
this?
place?
Wait, guys. Let me see if I can flip it. Flip it. There.
Maybe.
There.
And I'll tell you how it looks. That's a good one.
These here are just,
Still wet.
I can't remember what they're called, honey.
Maybe they'll know.
These here, we planted these. I had gotten the bed prepared and she came up. She's 87-year-old neighbor, and she came up, threw the seeds in the ground for me. Wasn't that lovely? She wanted to help, and I said, okay, well, here's the seeds, and we did it together, of course, but here's some more. Here's some cucumbers that Jerry planted. Let's see. Jerry
I don't know how to interpret
looks
that.
like he shreds on the axe.
Shred on the axe. I don't-
He
what is-
shreds on the piano, yes. I just don't. Oh, they're green. And there, I got a bunch here too on this one. If anybody has any idea why, and they're so little, they're like not very tall.
We both play instruments. Yeah, you gotta look back on our live concerts, which we're usually doing close to now, Saturdays. Oh, we both play instruments.
What else?
The-
Reconnecting.
oh.
Okay, it's
Yeah, you gotta
it's
have the 4G
reconnected.
on.
Oh, my 4G
You
is
better
not
do it.
on.
Yeah.
1 second, guys.
That's the trouble.
Oh, yes, it is. It's on.
All right.
Okay. So these are what, honey? Pole beans? Say? Are these pole beans?
No, they're bush beans.
Oh, these are
Growing.
bush beans.
Growing. Here it is.
And what's this?
I think the deer getting some of the leaves.
What's this one, honey?
Weeds beside. Oh
No,
yeah.
that's
Some
not weeds.
kabocha squash, buttercup squash that we grew from seed that you gave me.
I'll like and sub. Okay, cool. Hi, Nancy.
Hi.
Hi, Magic Smith. We just decided we'd do some touring of our yard.
Yeah, these. Here's the okra. Never grew them before. Okra, see?
Little okras.
Yeah.
Never grew them before. Some aren't even coming up yet.
Just need help.
And that's your
Zucchini.
zucchini. They're so small.
We planted those together. We just need to weed them and everything will be all right.
And here's some
Peppers.
pepper plants.
No peppers.
We got some. Here's our little tomatoes.
Every tomato we grew from seed, or they grew wild in our compost and just transplanted them. What do you think of that? They
That's
need
cool. But I told him this year I wanted to plant potatoes, so we got potatoes growing over here.
yeah, 3 rows of potatoes. Look at them bit off by the deer, I think.
Oh.
No, not like bites from an animal.
Uh-huh.
But they grow
Okra
back.
will be, let's see, okra will have beautiful flowers before it starts turning into okra. Oh, okay. Thank you. Carol says, I just fixed some zucchini. Yummy.
All these potatoes are from our own potatoes that were
See?
getting buds, and we just transplanted them from the winter. We kept some over winter, and they were still good. Is that a potato beetle? That guy.
Yeah.
Is that the Colorado
He's a
potato
culprit
beetle?
right there.
Ah, you get it.
Potato beetles.
Out. Hope we don't get infested with
We
them.
got a lot of them because we have so many potatoes this year. I told him, I said, let's do potatoes.
There's just no
So we
time.
did. We're standing right in the shade.
Look, I mulched them too with grass clippings from the mower. See? Grass clippings. Put them around there. Hilling them. There's only so much time in a day. Now, how do you do this? Do other things and then practice for concerts. You see why there's weeds?
Some are turning to flowers. Look how pretty.
Yeah, that's potato flowers.
Potato flowers.
that?
Aren't they pretty?
Don't get discouraged with the, because of the blurriness. Yeah, because of the signal.
Oh, let me show those.
Signal, see?
Let me show you guys sunflower. They're not great either. Here's one.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
one sunflower.
You may lose signal here.
I don't think so. I have one lonely one down here. haven't come up much good there. Flowers. Cut grass, or he cuts grass, we weed it, but
Which weeds?
the purple ones right here.
Well, we got identifier with that.
No, what is it? I don't mean identifier.
You mean?
She had them over there. Lupins.
Lupins.
Ugh, I couldn't think. Lupins.
I'm out in the north.
We haven't had good luck with potatoes in recent
trees.
years, and she gave up on them, says Carol.
Oh, I read that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, or these are trees we planted
When they were babies.
when they were little babies.
When
Go
we got
down,
here,
stand by it.
It's buffering.
Daylilies?
Well, what's the name?
Oh, that's hers. Yeah.
Oh, all the
Here's our table. See?
Got a better signal now?
We painted this table and chairs.
Yeah, sorry for the
It was
buffering.
pretty rusty before.
Yeah.
Okay, let's sit back
You can
down
see the
then.
whole
Oh,
part
look,
of it.
I got this new water bottle.
That was yesterday at a bag sale.
See, it says sharing kindness, volunteers touching lives. And this side says, the kindness you share means so much to all of the many lives you touched.
We live by that.
Now let's see how we turn it around.
Yeah, it'll clear up now.
People watching.
It's only half the garden. That's called the lower garden. We got more land up there, and it's called the
Oops, one
up
minute.
garden.
Stuff's blowing away.
Oh. We take you to the rest of the property. Probably a... Uh-oh. Am I off?
Why is the signal bad? Oh, you're again. It says.
And we've got about...
Hey, honey. Go ahead.
We'll leave this here. Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys still there? I have found planting flowers in my garden helps with the okay. There's 4 people. I guess we got knocked off.
Discouraged.
Oh, neat glass. Neat glass.
The compost? Neat glass. Glass?
Maybe it was this.
Neat
I
glass.
don't know.
Let's go into the garbage.
Let's see.
Here.
We have 4 people watching. If you're still out there, please let us know. Because I lost y'all.
Yeah, sorry for the... Was walking around and losing the Wi-Fi.
Oh, there's 9 now. So what?
Tomatoes and lettuce grow pretty well together, so that's what I did. Now I'm starting to cage them. See, they're getting flowers. In answer to somebody, I don't have tomatoes yet because they got a flower first.
Here, okay, Nance.
Look at all lettuce.
See, lettuce.
Look at that red lettuce. Nice, huh? Tomatoes and lettuce. They're good companion plants. See, different types of tomatoes there.
Jerry did a nice garden this year, I think.
Just a little neater up here. Broccoli.
Oh, look, broccoli.
But sometimes the leaf miners eat them. See the damage from some insects?
Oh, yes.
They didn't get them all.
Yes, they go well together, says Nancy.
It's true.
We got this.
Then we like
pasta. And then these things, they all grow everything. They're so pretty, though.
And our daylilies.
Daylilies.
And in the tubs. Carrots in the tubs, so they're taking it. I just had to thin them. Some carrots going to seed over here. Queen Anne's lace, see?
Uh-huh.
You all know that. This head of broccoli. Now it's heading up this one. Ain't that pretty?
That's pretty.
And kale from seed. From seed, these kale. Good nutrition. These tubs, they grow better than in the soil for some reason. Swiss chard and beets somewhere. See? The red. Swiss chard.
Carrots look great. Thank you, Nancy.
Okay, yeah. And more lettuce from seed. All that from seed. I start them in April indoors. Look at that leaf lettuce and more kale there, but the bugs. Leaf miners. Ever heard of leaf miners? They eat through the leaf. And they leave white trails. So much to do. Onions not doing that great, but I'm trying to mulch them.
And
grass clippings.
look at this. We
Look at
got
this radish.
radish seeds.
Radish seeds, see? I let one go to seed. The radishes were good. But
Nancy, what
plant
is your
go to seed.
favorite way to fix zucchini?
Anybody want radishes? Got a ton for years here.
20 people watching. Guys,
Wow.
give us a thumbs up. Please.
Subscribe, like, share, subscribe,
Subscribe.
please. See the beans, bush beans more.
Let's go to the next one.
Oh, we had strawberries. They were beautiful. They were delicious.
I have a container garden and a companion plant a lot, says Nancy.
You got
That's
a weed.
awesome. Look at our
More
onions
onions.
fell over.
I put these in April. We'll see what happens.
Look at
our
these strawberry
this
plants.
year. We had them. We were enjoying them for weeks.
Everything
Now it's
needing
been-
weeded again.
They're everlast strawberries, so they'll flower again. There's a flower at the end. You'll see. We'll start to get starting to get more flowers again in the strawberry.
That was that the first plant I ever got?
Might
I
have
can't
been.
remember,
Starting
but
to flower
I think
again.
it is. That was the mother plant Jerry's touching.
So we get
right
strawberries and they'll start all over again. See a little one. Now it's July.
there. She wanted to know what was your favorite way to fix zucchini.
That's up to you. You're the kitchen.
Hello,
person.
Dinglenut.
And our peas.
I like your name.
We're harvesting this now. They're drying up. We could get more peas for you. There it is. Watch us pick them. Peas.
Look at them yummy peas.
Yeah. Let's all eat. Yeah, let's pick peas.
Battered and fried, farm wife.
Yeah. See?
That sounds so good.
These are, you can never get them this sweet in the store. Ever.
So Jerry's pretty proud of his garden. Anastasia likes them raw, does she?
Nothing like. Yeah.
They
that's
are
what we
so
can
good
harvest
raw.
together, peas.
They're so sweet. We
Mm.
had I steamed some the other day, and that was good too.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with this thing. But I want to show them. Yeah. Make them like that. Look at that.
Oh my gosh! Look
One
at
for
those
everybody. How many
peas.
subs we got? I mean, how many viewers?
We got 10 right now.
So we'll get one for everybody. That one has 5. Open one.
I also use zucchini and yellow squash in salads. Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
Come
Do
on.
you do it raw?
This is getting a little. Yeah, I can. Look at that.
Awesome green peas. All right, Jerry's giving everyone a pea. Oh, thank you. Here you go, guys. Ooh,
Everybody
yummy.
gets a pea. I don't mean everybody gets a pea. Everybody gets a pea. Yeah. One for everybody. Let me get them.
Now there's 9.
9.
Yeah.
I'm getting a peas for everybody. Bev would have done that, right?
Uh-huh.
Now there's extra. What you don't eat, we'll eat.
13.
No music tonight, but we got other things. We just didn't have time to get ready. Look at that.
Sometimes it's nice just to do this.
11. So there's some 11 people. Go grab them. Bev would have said that. Right, Farmway?
Nancy, I just sauteed zucchini and a little butter and onion and garlic powder, salt and pepper. Yum.
Mm.
This sounds good, Carol.
Don't let them get too old or then they won't lose their sweetness. Got to get them just right.
Take 1 pod of peas and let it dry completely and you will have seeds for next year.
Oh, I know. Have been. Nah, I don't want to eat the pod before I wash it, but
Yeah.
we wash everything in soap in the sink, right? This is pretty good for just a little bit of property.
Yeah.
The noisy road here. We're on a noisy road.
Yummy.
Oh well. There's a lot more, but that's what you get to see.
Thanks, honey, for the peas. The pea tour, look how many.
The other day.
So many.
Had to put this wire up the fence so they climb on something. See, made a trellis out of it. Right? See?
Here.
About the fence. See, she put this in because they got to climb on stuff. You see? Tendrils. They attached the things. So I gear them towards this fence and they were climbing it. That's why it's like that.
Yeah.
Anybody want to grow peas, give them a fence, something to climb on. One more.
Don't look at our other fence, it needs painted.
Yeah, of course. More work to... Now, if we
But
didn't
it's
do music,
actually
we'd have,
rotted,
we'd have
so.
more time for all this if we didn't do music.
Okay.
Just lilac bushes.
Let me turn it back over. Here's the lilac bush in our front yard. Because you know what we did? We put them in these pots. And we thought, oh, wouldn't that look cute to sit out in the front yard with a couple of trees in it? See what would happen? Well, they grew into the ground. We can't get the pots out. We can't get the pots off. So now we got these big potted plants in our front yard. We might have to cut it down eventually because it's going to get... And these things here are horrible trees.
Black locust.
These things, these things, okay, this is our neighbors, and this started as a little teeny tiny tree. It was in the ground, and they grow so fast.
And they got bad thorns.
And they have horrible thorns on them.
But not here.
You could really get cut trying to take it off. And so anyways,
Oh, that's a hole there. I had to get earth from that.
You did. He made a hole right here. I just fell into it.
Yeah, be careful.
But it grew so high.
Yeah, it was just a twig. That's in 5 years.
But the bad part, it's going to turn into that tree right there. It's the same tree, and that's how tall it is. So yep. It's like, can you cut the pot? I've tried. I just seem like I can't get it. Let me see.
Cut the pot.
Let's see.
Oh.
See? Look at this.
Yeah, what would happen? Yeah, maybe.
See if it can come out. Oh, Carol's helping us.
She's helping us right now. Well, she is a farm wife, but I got peas in my hand.
In there.
Not before I'm going to put these in the house. What would happen?
I don't know, Carol. It's stuck in there. Oh,
we are Joshua, we are interacting with chat.
Do you interact with chat? Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now. We figured
we had a black locust tree too. It finally passed on.
Oh.
How do you kill them? Let us know. Please, because we thought of bleaching
before this house sells. This house has been empty.
We thought maybe we could throw some bleach over there, but
no.
You need to kill it. Look at that son of a gun. It's so high. Here.
Let me bring this inside. I'll come back.
It's grown past theirs. There's this one too. You guys are married to each other. Yeah. Wow, he's gone. Yes. Yes, we are. Look at my horrible hair. It's been so humid here today. What are y'all up to? Hi, Vicky. So we just showed everybody the yard. And we're just doing nothing, just talking. What do you dislike most about him? What do I dislike most about you? That's a question.
I could definitely rule out piano playing.
It's not piano playing. Let me think. I don't have much to dislike about him, but get a torta done. That will take care of it. What's a torta done?
Never heard of it.
She never heard of it either.
Well, no farm wife is funny.
What is it?
Funny.
What is it, Carol? Look it up, honey. What do I dislike most about you?
As long as I could join that.
I don't know. I have no clue.
That's pretty awesome.
Are you guys having fun? What do you dislike about me, honey?
Would it go public if I said so?
Yeah? When he stops playing.
Maybe like classical music.
Probably nothing at all, Julie. You know what? It's really hard to think of anything that I hate that he does or dislikes.
I think people would like us not to get along. I don't know.
No, it was just a question.
I know. I'm kidding.
No, what?
No. Oh, you don't want me to stop playing?
They don't want you to stop playing.
This is really rare for us not to be playing. I said, we could go live like everybody else that doesn't make music. We're not live tonight. We announced that yesterday because
we're live.
I'm just busy.
We're just outside alive.
Yeah.
Ask me another question.
It could be a Q&A too,
Ask us another question. Reconnecting. Maybe it is starting to do that because I went off of. Um, I don't know
Yeah,
why our thing I don't know
yeah.
why our thing keeps dropping out. Sorry about that,
I
guys.
have to sign in again. You see what I mean? I'm coming back.
Any
Oh, they
questions?
won't see. Yeah, they'll say I got to come back as myself.
6 people watching now.
Oh, they like the
Everybody gets
garden.
kicked out because of that, you know?
Yeah, probably. You can make it.
I should keep. Let's see. Okay, you're live. Okay, buffering.
Only place we can
It should be okay
have a
now, I
stable
think.
signals by the instruments. Huh?
No,
Wonder how they all feel about us not being live tonight. Are we live?
we're live.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, well, we keep get notifications. New people. Well, I guess that's the plus.
I hope.
Or we could just.
It got a little better.
They got to see our gardening.
Yeah. You're there. You're there.
But I'm not. I'm not really
Oh,
there.
really? Let's see.
I could
No,
be in
you're
both.
not.
I could be in both.
We're here. We're live.
Are we really? You know what? I
Let's
think I'm
see.
still around. Come on. Oh, that one. That was the video.
I got to tell them about the new law that passed here in New Hampshire.
Oh, there. I need 4G.
We're live. Is anybody watching?
Well, there'll be new people.
Is there anybody live with
That's who
us?
is really loyal to us and
Oh, wait, let's
stick it
see.
out no matter what this does. You're being tested. No.
No. I'm here. Okay, Vicky. She's here. Okay.
Thanks for hanging out
Thank
and
you.
sticking by us.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. But I put my 4G back on.
This is a loyalty test, right?
So listen to this. Ah, River Jordan. Hey.
No.
Hello. Do you mind if I join you? Of course we don't mind.
Do you mind if I don't play piano for one night?
I'm still here. Yay. Okay,
Yeah.
Nancy. So I was going to say there's this new law that passed. I wanted to know what you guys think about it. So it's like New Hampshire. They're passing a law that allows people to go into a bar, pick up like a 16-ounce bottle of alcohol, whatever, like that, and allow them to walk out of the bar drinking it, and only in certain spots, like social, they call it, like social, I don't know what they call it. They're calling it something like socializing. I can't remember the name, the technical name of it, but what do you remember? What I told you last night is socializing, social districts. That's what it was. But they only allow them in the social districts, and you only allowed like 16 ounces, and then that's it. But you're allowed to like go out of the bar, walk down the road, drinking your alcohol, because they're saying that that's going to bring people socializing with each other again, instead of everybody looking down and being on our cell phones.
Somehow,
Wow, that's not good. That's what I was
I
thinking.
think there's another reason that's not really the truth.
What do you think?
I don't think they really care about us socializing. There's probably some other motive. I got to figure it out. What's really in it? Something in it for them, the state.
But the thing is they're
Probably
saying
money
that
of
the
some sort.
towns can adopt what they want. If certain towns don't want to adopt like a socializing district, yes, sounds like liability to me. That's right. That's what I was. Is this more of a way for them to make more money for the state, because ticketing where people, especially if they walk outside those lines? I mean, imagine me saying, like, you can only walk out your house like 15 feet and that's it. Like,
What's
you
my
go
guess?
past that, we're fining you for something.
I think it makes my guess is there's money in it with the state, and they make them happy, or the bars, and they go together on it. Better for business. Why? Because you're making the people happy because they're allowed to go outside
True.
and drink, so they'll stay longer,
True.
maybe. And smoke, too.
And then the thing is
Remember the
once you
smoking
get your
gun.
drink
Maybe.
and you start walking down the road or
Oh,
whatever,
care about
you're only
us.
allowed to walk a certain distance, and then you got to throw. They'll have like garbage cans in, and you got to throw your drink in there. You're not allowed to walk past that certain point. There should be already on the law books no open cans or drinks in public. There is, and that's what
Of
Kelly
course,
Ayotte just signed into
public
law that
intoxication.
she
Yeah.
wants it to change. So it's bringing socialization, and they're thinking about dropping the legal limit from age 21 to 20. But yet, this state
What are you
doesn't
gonna
even allow. Oh, and mo-
live free or
a
die state?
a beetle bug just got in my hair. They don't even allow like smoking, like pots and stuff, like
New
other
England
areas
states.
do, but not New Hampshire. But they're gonna do that. I think it is too a dumb thing to do. Like, this is my thoughts. Like, what are they doing? Because one minute they're telling you alcohol is bad for you and drugs are bad for you and smoking's bad for you, but then the other hand they're saying here we're allowing you to only go from here to point A to point B, and then you.
That's why I think it's about the money.
So I think if they want to socialize, they should stay in the bar and socialize, and then leave. But there's so many crimes right now with drunk driving and things like that, right?
That's always been.
Yeah,
They're going to drink whether they're 20 or 21 anyway, so we'll get it from
true.
that age. There's not much difference now,
I'm glad I wasn't,
wherever they are. This is,
but we shall wait and
but
see.
this is a live free or die state.
True. I think,
Uncertain things.
yeah. They're also dropping, which is a good thing. Well, it is a good and it's bad, but they're also dropping
Car inspections.
car inspections. Yes, so
And
people
most
don't have
states
to
are
get
like that. It's
inspections.
really changing. What do you think about all that? It costs me less, so I don't really care because I keep my car in shape either way. It doesn't affect me, but I guess I'm happy because I don't have to spend the money. But how about the people that don't? I guess I could see both sides of the coin. What road safety at the same time? How will the people get to work?
True,
How can they pay the mechanic bill? They got to get to work to make the money, so you figure it out. I see
true.
both sides, but I'm happy personally because I'll save $44 a year anyway. I don't need it inspected, always pass it. See?
Good
Um,
thing for Christians is we don't have to conform ourselves to the ways of the world. That's right. That's right. Jerry and I don't do that, and so the thing is you worry about like when you're walking down the street, unless they put it in an area. You know what I mean? That like, but how can you block? How can you block people from walking in that area? We just wouldn't walk in that area because there's only going to be a certain section of the area
oh, you'll
for.
be missing out on making new friends,
I
right?
know, like I don't want to make friends like that.
Kidding.
Been there, done that.
But they might be like orange juice. Last time in a bar, I can't remember when, but I had orange juice.
Yeah, you can have orange juice, but
I
you
out,
can walk down the street with orange juice anytime.
I outgrew my taste for beer as soon as I'm 21. No, I, I never had a problem with alcohol because I wasn't repulsed by it. But we did
So
smoke.
that's
We
going
are
to
both
be
ex-smokers, though.
everybody move to New Hampshire. You can walk down the street and drink alcohol and not have to worry about getting your car inspected.
And there's no car insurance requirement to register, but you need
No
it in an
car
accident.
insurance.
And no seatbelt laws, and yeah. And what else? Nothing. No state sales tax. How's that?
True.
It is really free. Most what they want you to be free about.
Yeah.
They have no problem making you unfree if they feel like it. Free about some things.
Whew, that was a lot to talk about.
There's always something to talk about. You worrying about a
I know.
topic? There's been about three topics already. The yard sale fines,
Shirt.
the drinking laws, and the
Free
state
Diddy.
inspections. See, and garden. That's four topics already.
Hey,
You
if he
should never
lived in New
worry what to
Hampshire, he
talk about.
probably would have been free.
Free day.
Jerry looks like he.
All right. That's
Ah,
not nice.
bad
That's
hex.
pretty
Goodbye.
bad. Yeah, you're out.
Is there any law and order in New Hampshire? Wait, is there any law and order in New Hampshire? No.
Shame. No, it won't matter if I'm playing piano. I'm going to get the same trolls anyway.
Oh,
The only thing missing is we can't play Another One Bites the Dust. Wants to plow you.
I got that one.
Would you come to carpool the trolls to come in here together? Where are you, Gizmo?
Don't have no gizmo.
Gizmo's the
I know they are devil
troll is Gizmo. Gizmo people, you're famous. Or should I say infamous?
infamous.
Infamous. Yes, they are. You can't let them bother you either. You just can't.
No.
What a YouTuber say, or let your haters be your motivators. They don't even hate, they're just troublemakers. It's
That's okay.
evil. Yeah, it is. I'm okay, really.
You know what the funny thing is when I grew up, you learn to respect your elders and things like that. Nowadays, kids behind a computer, they have no filter at all.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever they think, they just put out there.
Maybe their parents are trolls 20 years ago.
True.
There was internet. Maybe their parents were once kicked out of a chat room.
True.
That's possible now.
Amen. That's
A whole
right.
generation of trolls. There's a title.
They don't have a filter.
No.
You do have to play state and
What's that
federal,
mean?
don't
Pay?
you? Pay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Of course. Well, yeah, not state tax. No, there's no state income tax. It's
Oh,
true.
state, we don't.
They only tax savings interest, actually, and only a threshold. No, there's no state.
Hi, Shiki.
There's no state sales tax either. I feel like that.
Nice to see you.
No state income tax, no state sales tax. Pretty good state. Get to save a little more money. Yeah, there's no sales tax. That's true.
Sales, but they tax you on food, and they tax
When you go out
on,
to eat, 9%.
and they'll tax you to death on motel stays.
9%, yeah.
Hi, dear Julia.
So just
Happy
don't
Saturday.
travel.
Happy Saturday to you.
Happy second.
Nice to see you. Jerry without the piano behind him.
There's the fingers that do it. Full of arthritis. How do I play? They're bent. See that? Bent.
Oh.
See that? Yeah. That. They're not perfect fingers. Should have heard me when they were straight. I was still learning, so I guess I like to think I'm still better now than I ever was. I hope. Notwithstanding the fingers, there's certain pieces I could play that I can't now. Classical,
Yeah, but
like
see,
most.
I need your fingers because
Chopin.
if I miss a note, my finger will be bent so it'll get to faster.
Wow, no state tax. We should move our
I'm
farms.
kidding.
Yeah, there's nice farmland here, but this growing season's a lot shorter than
Yeah.
Illinois, isn't it?
Hey, Jerry, do you listen to my sermons or just Julie?
Why don't you email us so we can talk about that in private? That's a pointed question I can't answer. Because then it'll be how many did I listen to, Of course I've heard them, and I'm not going to say the number. Yeah.
He has heard at
Of
least
course.
once or twice.
I'm not going to.
You know what he's usually doing on Sundays or Saturdays? He's doing his own thing. Like he'll sit in
I got to recover.
he sits in the other room. He doesn't hit that kind of like till Wednesday, but he'll sit in the other room and he'll watch his baseball and things like that. And I'm upstairs and I'm doing my thing, and I usually listen to the sermons. So usually it's by myself.
It won't be Sunday. It have to be after the replay. Is it live?
He says, "I love you regardless, brother." But he has heard one or two.
I only answer to God.
And he says,
That's the truth.
he really enjoyed them.
Thank you.
It says, "You're hitting that. That's a new low even for you, dude." Whatever that means.
Hitting.
Hitting
I
what?
think it might be a compliment.
Oh.
Hitting that. Oh, I think I know. That's really nasty if it's what I'm thinking at.
I don't know.
New low. See how low you go. I don't take that right. Oz. Go
Oh,
back to Australia. That horrible remark.
awesome.
Figure it out. I think he meant the worst.
I don't know what that meant.
Don't come back.
I'm not good at
Hey,
this
Farm
troll
Life, you
stuff.
can have at it with these trolls. Help
Hi,
me out.
River.
But now my hands are free from the piano. I can really be a
Yeah.
good mod now. True. That's what you should be.
He
right?
says, "I don't judge anyone. I just deliver the message." That's what he does.
That is your job. That means you do it well. Yeah, we
Usually
got
I'm
some
the one that
compliments.
goes and visits everybody's channels.
And I say, you don't have to go to everybody's because if they want to be here enough, they'll come regardless. It's true. Look at the big channels. You know what I mean, farm wife.
Love you, Jerry and Julie. Love you too, Shiki. Is
Farm
that
wife's a channel I see you in, other than this. Well, she doesn't come around to anybody's channel, just, when you go there anyway. That is the point I tell Julie all the time.
are you?
I do say that. It doesn't have to be tit for
Yes.
tat. They're going to come if they want to come. It's nice if you come there. But that person we see, farm wife, she doesn't
Completely.
have the time for that. And it's okay because we're going to go there anyway when we want. Ain't
He
that
says
true?
completely understand. Thank you, Julie. You're welcome. I love your stuff. I'm fixing our supper. What are you fixing, Carol? I should fix supper too, but we had minestrone soup.
My mother's recipe
His
from way
mother's
back.
recipe, I made it again. It's so good.
That's what we did New Year's Eve.
And we had baked potatoes and fresh corn on the cob.
Some stuff from our garden.
And
The
we
kale
had,
and the peas from our garden.
yeah, we had hummus on bread, on Dave's killer bread. If you ever had that, it's so good.
Great stuff, yeah.
Hi, how are you, Xena?
We're Jerry and Julie coming to you from outside the tiny kitchen in our yard and showing you part of the garden, the landscaping. We've been doing that. We all would have been live in about 45 minutes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not tonight. So I wondered how you react to that. That's what I like to know from you all.
Oh, spaghetti, corn on the cob, and zucchini. We're coming over. You're our kind of cook.
Yeah, starch.
We love
No, I
spaghetti,
like to ask them all.
corn on the cob, and zucchini.
How many of you saw our video yesterday saying we won't be live tonight? Just curious. And how did that make you feel? You okay with that? And also, I want to ask you if there's an alternate night because it's summer. We want to go more yard sailing and other things. The things we do in the summer, like we all do. How would you feel about another night like Wednesday? So there's two questions I'd like to see answers to. We might put up a text poll. Of course, we'd be back in the fall as Saturdays, but we don't know. We couldn't do these things, and it happens on Saturdays, all these yard sales, just among a whole lot of things, concerts. Yeah, you got to get out of the house more. See, so how would you feel about a Wednesday instead of a Saturday? Well, whatever day in the week, let us know and how you felt about not doing it tonight. And we never knew we'd be talking to you anyway, but here we are. Well, it's still light out. So
Hmm.
I'll wait for your answers or think about it. I'd love to see this responses.
I had chicken, fajitas, and potato wedges and sour cream. I'm coming to your house. You have any left? I want some of that. I'll take the chicken off, but I tell you what, it's so good. I used to love. That was one of my favorite meals when I ate chicken. I love it. Yum! You guys are making me hungry. I'm a bad girl. I'm waiting on Taco Bell. Vicky, I love Taco Bell too.
Okay.
I saw
When you
where
weren't
you
going to be
went
live. Oh,
going
wait,
to
I'm
be
glad you
on.
saw
Oh,
that.
good.
So have that make you feel, are you okay with it, disappointed, or are you glad
I
we have the
love you
time to
so much.
do other things? And, what day of the week would be an alternative? I really like to know when you could make it. If we didn't do Saturdays, just for the summer. What are the days best for you? How's Wednesday sound? I like to hear back from them. All
Okay.
of you, Vicky, White,
Magic
Pastor.
says, I love you so much. Oh, thank you. We love you too. Luz. Hi,
Yeah,
Luz. L-U-Z.
we're getting an equal amount of people just talking. I'm trying to prove something
Oh,
to them.
yeah.
If they
Yum.
love us,
Whatever.
they'll come and see us anyway.
Hello. How is the weather over there? So,
Beautiful,
hello, Ali.
hot,
Ah.
really hot.
It is how
80s,
hot? In the 80s out
perfect
here
summer
right
day.
now. It's about 10
Perfect.
to 7 here.
What is the temperature
It's
right now?
nice, but it's
10
getting
to
cloudy. I
7.
think it's going to rain soon.
It's 78 right now
Yeah, it's going to
and
rain
almost
soon. See?
7. Perfect. It's
Let's
perfect.
see if you can see the sky. See how dark it's getting over there? Oh, we had the most gorgeous moon last night. Did anybody see the moon?
They call that
Me and Jerry got to
a
see it.
buck moon.
The buck moon. It was so pretty last night.
There's something about the deer. It was just a normal moon, full moon.
He says, I'm at the lake lot this weekend, so I just made a tomahawk steak over the fire with potatoes and a fork. Pack. Wow. Nothing tastes better. I remember those. Oh, yummy. Nice to meet you guys. You guys look happy, and I'm glad for you guys. Thank you so much. We are happy, and
We survived 3 trolls and still happy, so that's a lot, right?
yeah,
Just
we're
can't
not
let them
playing
get you
music
down.
tonight,
No.
so
How you feel about it in alternate nights? We'd like to hear from you all, especially our regulars. You know who you are. How do you feel about Wednesdays or some other night? Let us know. So we would have put a questionnaire. So here's a chance to ask you.
Because Jerry and I want to do some yard selling on the weekends and stuff.
Yeah,
Get back out
we're
like we
traveling
used to do.
while it's still warm. Because New Hampshire winters, you look forward to
Because,
this.
you know, summer's going to pass us before we know it. And we're going to
Exactly.
be not out there doing stuff we love to do.
In my garden. So let me hear from you.
He says, "You're welcome, LOL. Enjoy your time on the lake. That sounds so much fun. I wanted to
Who
do
said
that
that?
today, too. I packed us a lunch, and we just didn't go to the
You're a
lake.
little
We ended
ahead of
up
me.
going to a yard sale instead."
Who
He
said it?
says, "It was nice to meet you, Allie. See?
But I didn't see the lake. I think I'm lagged compared to
Nope,
you.
it's right here. I
Oh,
read
way
it
back.
out loud."
Oh, but about how they feel. No, the questions I asked, I don't. So one
Oh,
answer yet. Farm life, knew that.
she's cooking dinner.
Yeah, I just want to know what other date. But all right, that's all I'm gonna
So, what days are
ask you.
good for you guys for
If we don't do
music?
Saturdays, what? Maybe
What
one
night?
question at a time. What other days would be good for you guys for music? We could do this anytime, but we don't because we don't think of it. Anytime towards evening hours, any day. Great to know that,
Oh,
Jane.
cool. Thank you.
Towards evening. Hmm. Remember, it takes us all day to set up and practice, and an
Any
enormous
day.
amount of practice to put those concerts on. And we haven't actually played together since last Saturday night. We've been that busy. Hope we don't get rusty.
You won't get rusty. Well,
So that was impossible tonight.
I didn't. I haven't played guitar because my shoulder went out. I'm old. My shoulder starts hurting, and I said
Makes me
no.
laugh when she says that.
It
I'm
hurts like
older.
right in this
Well,
area,
I'm older.
but your shoulder doesn't go out.
I'll wait for all of you
But it
to.
doesn't matter. We're all here and healthy. Look at my bottle. Look at my bottle, Pastor Jen. You didn't see it. Can you see that? It says, "The kindness you share means so much to all of the many lives you touch." And then on this side it says, "Sharing kindness, volunteers touching lives." I haven't played in a while, but I ain't rusty, LOL. Hey, that's good.
My name's not Rusty
You
either.
ain't Bucket either. I'm only
Hospital
kidding.
visit.
You remember Rusty Bucket.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Hi, Christy. Christine, is
I
that how
read
you
it.
pronounce it?
Okay.
Welcome
Okay,
in.
James. Yeah,
Usually
we could
during the
say
day you
happy
get busy
birthday
with
to your boy
hospital
and happy birthday
visits.
to your boyfriend,
Nice.
Tom. Happy birthday, Dom. Sure.
Can you say happy birthday to my boyfriend, Dom? Hi.
Hi,
Happy
Dom.
birthday, Dom.
Everybody welcome except trolls that insult
No,
us.
I'm not.
As long as you don't insult us, you're good. We had three
You were
already.
so nice. Thank you. We appreciate you coming in. Please subscribe if you want.
Come
Hit
to
that thumbs up.
yeah, and hear our music and look back on our videos and live streams. We got about 1,000 videos to look back on last week. We played 2 nights, Friday, Saturday. You see who we really are. And somebody asked if we play instruments. I guess they haven't been on our channel much.
Oh, that was way back. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they're new.
Okay. Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, yesterday we were out thrift store, and I was telling everybody I found so much clothes there. This top was actually from there. See, and I washed all my clothes, and this a pair of shorts I have on's from there. So I come around, and the next thing I know, I found this bottle, and I said, "Oh, that was just calling me," because I needed a new bottle. God knew I needed a new bottle for like 2 years, and I wasn't getting rid of my old bottle. I even put that electrical tape around the top of the old bottle. I just couldn't get rid of it, and so yesterday when I got this one, I told him, I said, "Well, let me wait like a day or two, and then if it's good, I'll keep it." He goes, "Really? You just got a new bottle and you're not going to throw that out?" And I was like, "Okay."
Somebody
You
thinks that,
talked me into it, so I
somebody
threw.
thinks that's sunglasses, but it's
These
glasses.
are sunglasses.
Oh, those. Oh yeah, it's hiding.
Yeah, see?
Kristen, they're so cute.
You
I
can
guess
see yourselves now.
like, share, subscribe, people. Even though we're not making music, please
Your sunglasses are so cute.
like,
Thanks.
share, and subscribe. God had it reserved for you.
He did. He had a basket full of clothes reserved for me.
Welcome
And
again, Bill.
I've been wanting one of those rebounders, so you can exercise on. I lost 21 pounds so far, but
See, that's another
I
subject.
wanted one of those rebounders, and this lady walks in with this rebounder, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is she? So went up to the front and I asked the guy how much he wanted for it. It was brand new. She said she only used it like once, and he said $3. I said $3 for a rebound. I tried begging him. I was like, please let me get it. He was like, well, I want to clean out. I was like, I know, because
And you want to
I
clean out.
kind of, um, the buck stops here.
It was never about the
When you
money. It
get
was like,
something, it's just like stays, because I get emotionally attached to things, and I got emotionally attached to a lot of things.
just stay emotionally attached to me. That's it.
So he said, we don't have the room. I was like, uh.
No, it's too cluttered.
But
We're not showing you a house
we
tour.
ended
Never.
up we ended up not getting it.
No house
But I
tours.
told him, I said, you know what? I said, it was really sweet that you let me, have it for 3. But I said, we're going to pass because I have to, like, not bring more stuff like that in. So I went and got some more clothes, and he was like smiling and stuff. And here, thank you so much, Pastor James. And
It's
here,
just so hard to
um,
keep a signal.
I'm sorry.
No,
And here,
it's so hard to keep a signal.
we passed on it, but I told him, I was like, maybe you ought to price that up a little bit more. I said, because I looked it up. It was like $79 online, brand new. And he only wanted to charge me $3 for it. So I was like, God knew.
Yeah.
Name a city in the UK that isn't London.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I like these games.
Don't
I'm trying to
trip.
get back in the room. My own.
Dave Gringe, hello. And Jules, hello.
My phone's
Julz.
not connecting.
What state do you live in? We are in New Hampshire.
Beautiful New Hampshire.
Nice, he said. Nice. To ask him another one. He loves geography.
But I'm trying to get in this room. It's just
Hello
going
from
around,
India.
round and around.
Try Indian, okay?
It won't help.
Do you know how to speak Indian?
No, I could speak some Spanish though for somebody who's speaking before.
He's India.
Indian, no.
I know.
I'm
Hiya, hiya, ho.
Caucasian.
No, that's not Indian. That's Chinese.
He
Hiya,
said
hiya,
Indian.
ho.
That's a story in itself.
Hello,
Well, this is pretty
Imra.
interesting, just not playing music one night.
I lived in Hounslow West.
Hunza? Did you
Hounslow
say
West.
Hunza? No, I never heard of that.
Hounslowwst.
I have a special place in my heart for Hunza in Pakistan, though. I would love to see that.
This guy says William Defoe.
I told you I look like that actor. Remember before?
Him?
I told you.
Yes. He just seen him, and he said that looks like I look like him. I said no, you don't. He's got more wrinkles.
Well, he's got gray hair. I'm not even starting him.
See? But if you think he
There's a
does, that's
resemblance
cool.
from the-
I think there is a
I thought
resemblance.
there was from the nose
But I
down.
think it's right here under the eyes. Who do I look like?
William Defoe. No. I could lie and say I'm him, and then maybe you'll bring in 100 more subscribers. But I'm me. I'm Jerry. It still goes
This
around.
is Jerry Defoe.
Jerry Defoe. I realized it myself. Got the whole world just to see us talk.
We don't know where that is, though. Sanchita.
This is really delightful.
But welcome in.
We want to see if you all still love us if we're not playing music tonight.
Title tomorrow's sermon, Consequences for Repetitive Sin. Love to see you there. All right. Thank you so much, Pastor James.
Thank you. A lot of people don't think we're live tonight because we put out that video yesterday, so I'm just seeing who might have their notification bells on. Surprise!
Oh.
We're not live with music and we won't be, but I still like to hear from you all. Let me repeat the question. What day of the week? Yeah, James, you answered, but how about you, Farm Wife, and our other regulars? Vicky, you're getting to be a regular. I like to see. Yeah, Dylan, I've seen you a lot. And whoever else I missed in our treasured home. What other day of the week's good for you besides Saturday so we could have Saturday off? If I see enough on another day, I'll do it. I may anyway, but we don't want to lose you all either. But Saturdays works in the winter, but now we could get out and live our life in the summer and maybe travel. And, yeah. But weekends are where it's at. And if we bust and we play music in the streets, that's Saturday. See,
Yeah.
the summer. We were, but it's getting into the heart of the summer now. So let us know what other day might work. Last summer we did Wednesdays, didn't we?
Or we just go live and then they come.
Well, that was a challenge this year.
Baru, my opinion,
What's
what's best for
us?
y'all?
How's Wednesday?
Oh, with us?
That's what we did last year.
Is Wednesday okay? Wednesday nights?
That's particularly what I want to know.
I like this guy. Guys, I think it allows for more interaction
Oh,
with your viewers.
you mean
Oh,
go,
yeah.
doing this?
Thanks.
This was just like a
It was my
casual
idea.
just a suggestion. You want it?
It was my
We're sure we weren't going live, but this is relaxing because I don't have to prepare music
It was.
and practice. So much practice.
I want to say hi to Baru. He says, "How's the weather here?" So it's beautiful.
It's perfect
it's
summer day.
it's perfect summer day.
Yes.
Probably how much do you think it is now?
High 70s.
High
now.
70s
It
now.
was like 87 before, and
We had a little
Yes,
bit
yeah.
of rain, like
It's
just a
lovely.
small amount, and that was it. Hi, Buster. Yeah,
overnight. Yeah.
Buster.
Beautiful New Hampshire. Very scenic. So many attractions, the whole state.
So he wants Wednesdays, I think,
If nobody.
because we used to do Wednesdays,
Look at
and
all
then
these
we
people
went back
come
to
in now.
Saturdays, because Saturdays seem to be like better. You know what I mean? Greetings from Switzerland. Hi, Thomas. Wow,
You can
thank you
tell
for
we need
coming in.
Jesus in our life. He is in our life.
Where's that at, honey?
You're brunette.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on this end. Well, he's already in our life, and pastor's in the house, so we're all covered. Repent and give your
I
life to
didn't see
Jesus.
that
Okay.
either. Where at? You're on the wrong stream.
You know when you flip the phone? Well, they were talking about it, and I was talking to nobody. You know YouTube, and it just gives you this.
You seem to be more relaxed and less stressed tonight, Jerry. Pastor James said.
Well, just flipping from a live stream to a live stream, that's what happens. You just get to another
Show
live
him what
stream,
you're
see?
doing. This one here.
That's what happens.
He was
That's-
on this person's live stream saying, "We need Jesus. We already have Jesus, and we got a pastor in the house."
Right, I know. I didn't write it. I spoke it to nobody
He's
heard
on the
me
wrong
because-
stream.
Yeah, I know.
You're so funny.
You don't look like that girl. Well, maybe she does, but it's always funny even when we're not playing. It gets funny. We can't help it. That's because Farm Wife's with us. She's so natural. That was a lot of people too. I could send you there, Pastor. I think that.
He can send you there faster. He said,
Maybe you-
"No, he's not leaving."
No. I think they need him over there. Let's see what channel that is. Oh, I think she's gone. I keep losing the stream.
Oh my
though.
gosh.
I'm glad you're keeping that signal. All right.
I can't quit laughing now.
It's always funny at some point. We talk. Watch you come back and there's 100 people watching you laugh.
That was funny. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
make this up now. You can't make this up.
Good for the
Good
soul,
day,
I
sir
like
and ma'am.
this.
Hi.
I like this. We interact all the time between songs, but I'm not distracted.
Laughing is good for the body, the soul, and like medicine to the body. That's right.
It's true, you know. Good day.
I must be pretty healthy. I'm always laughing, especially with Jerry. Hello, Sharon. Welcome in.
Hi.
There's Jerry right there.
Hey, we get 21 likes for playing nothing.
Are you on the right stream?
Yeah. 21 likes for just talking. Now
Yes.
we don't have to work so hard all the time. We want to make music. We love music and love playing it for you all. But once in a while, it's just too busy. It's just too busy. That's why we're not live, but with music, but we're still
You are live, honey.
Yeah, with music, I qualified that. That crazy I ain't.
Oh my goodness, that was so good. What a good laugh that was. I hope you guys were all laughing with me.
You could rename the stream, you know?
Laughing with Jerry and Julie.
Jerry needed Jesus in the wrong channel. Something like that.
I
Maybe that
think
girl did.
Jesus had a sense of humor because he made a lot of funny people in the
Is
world.
that right? Is that
Yes.
documented?
No, I don't know if it's documented,
You
but I
know,
think that.
I never read that stuff. James would know. Was he funny?
Who?
All right, then. Was Jesus funny? What a
I'm
question.
sure he was. I mean, I don't know. Hi, I'm watching from
Hello.
Bangladesh.
Yes, I know
Wow,
where that
hi.
is.
Nice to meet you.
I'd say that's
Maraza.
middle. Oh, that's very early Sunday morning, isn't it? You're probably 12 hours ahead. Just waking up, aren't you? Tomorrow. How's tomorrow? You see, you're talking to the next day. You know
Oh, I'm
something?
talking to the next day.
Yeah, they're ahead of us.
Oh, wow.
And you really want to get ahead. The international date line around the Marshall Islands or near New Zealand be like 15 hours ahead.
Jesus isn't real, says Mr. English. Yes, he is. You just got to find him.
And free speech is encouraged. So far, you only get kicked out for actually
He's real in
insulting
my
us.
life.
Why are you, James? You could say all this better than I can. Mr. English, yeah.
You know what? Dolly Parton said it best. One
Oh,
yesterday, I was watching Dolly Parton, and
James, you can have this.
she said
Yeah.
everybody needs something. She says, you know what? If she goes, if I didn't believe in Jesus, what would there be to look forward to? You know what I mean?
Well, who created all this? Really simple.
Oh,
It's too much of a system to think.
I laughed my makeup off.
No, mankind couldn't come up with the grass and the trees and the insects and the frogs that eat them and have it perfect bodies the way they work. It's amazing, isn't it?
Let's see.
It's amazing to believe, not to believe in God, but
That's right,
you know.
Tony. He's totally real. Welcome in. No Albertson's best.
And you can have free speech and disagree, but
Jeffrey,
keep it
hi.
civil. Okay, just keep it. Don't nobody insulting.
Mimo. No, he's not. Yes, he
Someone
is.
looking for an argument. You can have a civil argument right here, but like I'm a mod on another channel and an Ukrainian channel, I just tell the people when I'm the only mod, argue all you want, be for Russia, be for Ukraine, just keep it civil. If they're not civil, they go, because that's what the channel owner wants from me. The
Yeah.
three other mods there.
Hi, Jean.
And that's what they
Says
argue over, the war.
hello from
You
London,
can argue.
England. Wow, awesome. Welcome in.
There you go,
Nancy
Reverend.
says, Amen and Amen.
There.
Jeffrey says, had a man.
Please
Hello,
have that
sir.
discussion, Pastor.
If he's real, why he let so many bad things happen? That's a good one.
That is a
Pastor James.
James is going to be the best at these answers. This is your job.
Pastor James said it best. You have
You
to
are the
go check out
messenger,
his
so be a
channel.
messenger, please.
But
We're from New Hampshire.
he let these things happen so that he could teach you a lesson. That's what I learned from Pastor James. Because, everything's to teach us a lesson and to glorify God only.
Not a troll because they disagree. They're a troll when their behavior awful and start insulting people and us. We have three already. But it's okay to disagree.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
no,
that's okay.
he
to
was
have free
asking a
speech.
question, and that's a question that many people ask.
You're fine.
Why has he let bad things happen to good people? But Pastor James said it best
Yeah.
one week on his channel that those things happen for a reason to be able to glorify him, and I believe that's true. Hello from the North Pole. You're from the North Pole. Well, you
Piss on
go.
that tree.
Welcome in.
See, piss on that tree. Now that's kind of borderline nasty. See, that's what I want to discourage. Let me just remove the
Wait, he
comment.
says don't
But
give
not
it
you
to
yet. So please
non-believers.
don't.
He's thinking he's just trolling.
I'm just deleting a comment in case. I'm not sure.
Which one?
In case they were telling someone else.
Tony isn't.
In case they were saying piss on that tree in response. So that's why I don't remove
Oh, I don't
them.
know what
Just
you're
a
talking
comment.
about. Ouch, I'm getting bit.
And if I'm wrong,
I answered Jerry's
just tell me.
question. Oh, you did. Let me go back and see. Do.
Yeah,
I
we
answered.
try to be chill.
Yes, God has emotions. We were created in God's likeness and his image. God laughs and God weeps. God angers, etc., etc. Good one. See, honey? That was your
I'm
question
reading.
about laughing.
You just never know. But the people decrease. What do you got in there?
10?
Oh, I got 4, so I'll catch
Okay.
up.
Let's
Poorly
see.
gifted baby. Yeah. Now that's nasty. See? That's sexual innuendos.
I
That's
didn't
not
see
okay.
that. You
Are you
must be
orally
far down.
gifted, baby? Goodbye.
Okay, yes, I know I said something
That's what I mean by
old-fashioned.
cross the line. Don't come back.
You said something
You gay eye.
old-fashioned?
Orally gifted.
Let's see.
We
Where
could
are you
figure that
guys
one out.
from?
We're older,
Hi,
I know.
Brent. We're in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
He gave us free will, says Vicky. That's right. He did. Free will, says Hugo. That's right. Hey, you guys are super chill. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Have a good day, y'all.
You don't have to leave.
Hey,
Disagree all you
thank
want, but be
you,
nice to each other.
MIMO.
And
Thank you for
us.
stopping in. Jeffrey, everything's a test in life.
Oh, I'm about to lose signal.
True.
No, I gotta charge this. Ah,
Everything happens for a reason, like a roller
let me
coaster.
get
You're
right
on your
back
own
with that
journey
wonderful
on a roller
power
coaster.
station. I'm gonna bring out that Blue Eddy.
Okay, honey. On a roller coaster, says Jeffrey. That's right.
See,
Yep.
make sure I
We
don't
got
go.
hills and valleys, up and downs. And they even had it in the Bible. So, but each their own, and do believe what you believe. Greetings from Germany. Hello. Welcome in, Marcus. I hope you guys are all subscribed to the channel. We're a music channel, but we're taking the night off to just chat with y'all. Well, hi from Tennessee. You have a blessed day. Thank you, Brent. You too. Tell Tennessee we said hello. Non-believers are trolling. Keep the faith. Okay, well, thank you for that. You know what? I tend to answer them just as kindly as I would be able to answer anybody. Maybe they're on the fence, and you never know what's going on in someone else's life. So I think Jesus would be that way too. Like, the ones that are sheeps and they follow along in the Bible. He said to go after the one that was the stray, the one that was lost. So if there's somebody in here lost and needs help, we got Pastor James in here. He's a really good pastor. He speaks the truth. So if anybody's wants to go over to his channel and check him out. They are lost. You are great for helping. Thanks. How come it's always the ones who don't believe in God, blame God, or question God? That doesn't make sense to me. Well, I think it's human nature because, I think we've all probably questioned God at one point or another in our lives. Say like, is he really real, whatever, until they actually keep you know what I mean? Like keep their faith. So I was kind of like that years and years ago. I had strode, like got away and everything. And then I come back because I was raised in a Christian household. And I think sometimes when kids get brought up that way, sometimes they rebel. Well, I was the rebellious one. And after a while, you come back, you say, wait a minute, what am I doing out there doing bad things? And you repent of your sins and you ask God for forgiveness, and you come back around and you try to be the best version of yourself you can be. So I kind of think that's why, Pastor James, that they question, because they don't know who he is. That's my belief. Everybody believed in a different way in life, but when we meet in the middle, it's the same thing. That's true too, because that's Jeffrey, because I believe not everybody knows who God is. There's a lot of people that don't even know who God is. And maybe they never even heard the word God. Who knows? Because in the Bible, I think like even Pastor James said one time in his sermons that he's trying to get everybody to spread the gospel, whatever, at each point, and then that's when he'll return. Once everybody's aware, then they make the decision whether or not they're going to believe or not, and then he comes back, but not until that time. And we're supposed to be telling the good news just like Jesus did.
Sometimes it just
1
comes when you're not
Corinthians.
looking for it, and it
I
comes to
know.
dissent.
So
I like letting the free speech ring. Just be
yeah,
civil,
you can have
respectful
free
to each
speech.
other. And that's how my friend Pablo runs his channel. In that case, it's a war between Ukraine and Russia, and people come in supporting each side there. That could get testy sometimes, but they keep it civil. A lot happens. Free speech is wonderful. I'm still glad
Oh,
to live in a country that still allows it for now.
truth
Hope it
seeker.
stays that way.
Truth seeker said 1 Corinthians
U.S.
15, 1 through 4. Thank you for that. Let's see, Pastor James. Yes, but how can you put blame on something that
Interesting.
you
Yeah,
don't believe exists?
that's a good.
That's
That'll catch
that's a
somebody. Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. They're gonna.
How can you put blame on someone?
They could just say they don't believe. So why would they want to blame something?
Like
So,
blame
and
God
then
for this going wrong or that going wrong or you know.
blame the devil, I guess.
I don't know how they do it, but we all
No, I
do
don't.
it. I
I don't
think
know
it's
that.
human
I
nature,
don't know
like I
about it.
thought, you know. Because even the people that don't believe in God, they might say bad things. I don't know. You tripped me up there. I'll have to keep thinking on that one. I think they don't blame God, they blame themselves. Oh, do you, Jeffrey? That could be something. Exactly,
By
Jerry. This is Pastor James.
projecting, yeah. I'm looking at that psychologically.
Yeah,
It's a
he's
good
a good
point.
he's good for that kind of stuff.
Debates and
Debates and
intellectual
stuff like that.
agreements and arguments.
Can I take you out?
No.
No,
She's
thank you.
married to me. And I assume you mean her. Me, you can't take out to dinner because I'm straight and I'm loyal. So that answers your question both ways.
The reason past blame is because lack of accountability. Lack of accountability because they don't have it somebody like to, you know what I mean?
Maybe they're just not educated enough or else.
Could be.
Or aware of themselves enough. And they really, yeah, a lot of times they're blaming themselves or their friends or their parents. Just pick the right target, I guess. It's true. If
Uh,
they have a parent, they believe they have a parent, so you could blame it on them. They're raising you wrong. That's a really good point. But house.
No, I don't want you to take me out to dinner, but thank you, Mike,
Oh,
for
I
coming
answered him
in.
already. Said sorry. She's married to me.
Elvis Racing, a
Oh, she
Catholic
doesn't.
house, but now I mean my own journey. So
Yeah,
you're on your own journey. My father was Catholic,
we were
and
Jewish. Actually, I am
he's
Jewish,
Jewish, and
but
my
so was
father was
Jesus.
Catholic. And you know what my father did? He actually turned Christian.
He what?
He turned Christian instead. There's a ton of different religions on my relationships. Is there? Yeah, because you don't know who, some people don't know who
You
to go
too.
to.
Okay,
Well,
Brian.
you know, um, Brian, oh, you're Jewish too. Wow, cool. So that's it, just it. That's why we usually don't talk about religion on our channel.
Or politics. It divides people, and we want it peaceful, and that's why. It's just make common sense not to, and I don't like to bring it up. But
Okay,
when we're talking, we can like this.
yeah,
See,
Eve blamed
we keep it
Adam,
nice.
and Adam blamed Eve, and Eve, no one wanted to accept accountability for their actions. Eve blamed Adam, and Adam blamed God. And Eve, no one wanted. Oh, okay. So, see, it even happened way back in that day. Adam and Eve. Hope you're having a good day. Jeremiah 29, 11 through 14. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Sure. And my favorite parts are Corinthians and the Psalms of David. Totally sensible to anybody, believe it or not. Just read this stuff anyhow. The Old Testament, because I was raised that way. Old Testament, we call the Torah. You would know that, Brian, if you had to go to Hebrew school like I did. I didn't like being
Hi,
forced to it.
Brittany.
I really didn't like that. That's
Jerry
tragic.
actually, tell him what you did.
That story.
Yeah, go ahead.
At 11 years old, we hated going to Hebrew school because we just went to grade school all day and we were forced to do that. When's the time for friends or even homework? But no, our parents made us, so we were neighbors' kids. We were both about 11 then. Decided one day we've had enough. We're not having it anymore. We ran away together. We walked about 8 miles to the next town. We were from the Bronx and we walked to some suburb or something. And we didn't know. We're just kids and we didn't bring food or water. And just luckily somebody from a plant nursery found us and called our parents. They came up and got us. And I had to eat my dinner cold that night.
Yeah,
And
true.
that friend of mine turned out to be a rabbi later. How about that?
Yeah.
Lewis.
He says, and I don't put no religion down. No, we don't either. You know, I think to each their own. And Everybody got to find their own paths and what they're comfortable with, I personally, for me, I like Baptist religion.
It's a branch of
Well,
Christianity.
it is, but
They have about
I
600,
like that branch.
600 sects or something like that.
But, I mean,
I don't
my
really like
dad
it.
was Catholic. It's not religion, it's the relationship. That's what I'm trying to say, yeah.
If you're a good person, no matter what your religion,
I have a
hopefully you come
personal
out to be a nice,
relationship.
good person.
Yeah.
Kind and treats others. Follow the golden rule at least.
What's the easiest way to read the Bible whole cover to cover? So I would just say um, every day read a couple verses, probably, or a chapter if you have time.
We'll go to Pastor's sermon tomorrow.
Or go to sermons. I love going to sermons because I'm not a reader too much. Like I do read, but I don't understand a lot of things in the Bible, to be honest. Like
Need a
I have to
paraphrase
have
version.
somebody tell me, and that's why I like Pastor James channel, River Jordan. So subscribe to
That's
him.
the way I got through the New Testament, paraphrased. So I gave up on literal
Paraphrase.
translation, and I did that a whole summer,
Because it
long
makes
time
sense,
ago.
and I can take my Bible out
Then it
and
was
read
easier.
along because he says the chapter, the verse, and I can read along with him and then understand what he's saying. That's right.
Oh, I see.
River
That's where
Jordan
we went up here.
Christian Bible Fellowship
That was our
is a
favorite
Baptist
pastor. Was
affiliate.
around here in the Baptist church.
See, that's why I cling to you because that's where we actually got baptized in a Baptist branch. Okay, let me go back.
It's so interesting when you're not playing music.
Have any of you ever
Read
read it
I
cover
did.
to cover? Well, he
Well, I
did.
did. But paraphrase, I don't know if
And
that
if you
counts.
have, what stood out to you the most?
That wasn't in the New Testament, so it had to. Well, I like the phrase. I really like it. The love of money is the root of all evil. That's one I go by. It really holds true, and it always holds true.
Was that in there
Sure. I,
in that
wasn't
way?
it the New Testament?
I don't know if it was in
I
there in
can't
that
quote
way.
chapter and verse, but I could quote the things I remember that I got out of it.
But what about
The Old
Isaiah?
Testament,
Remember that one?
Isaiah 53.
Yeah, that
That's a,
stood
but
out to
that's the
you.
Old Testament points to the
So it don't matter.
coming of Jesus and when was Daniel 40, I think. But that's Old Testament. He's asking about the Bible's too Old and New Testament. So
He just asked about anything
I
since you
only
read
read
the Bible
I
cover to
only read
cover.
the New Testament. The Old Testament's so huge you do a
Oh, you
lifetime
didn't.
cover to cover.
Okay, so he only read the new.
That's only possible.
How are you even real? Like
I
seriously,
don't
I
know.
feel like someone added all the good traits into one person. You.
Yes, I read it. I read
What's
it.
that? A
A heart, make a
heart?
heart with your hands if I
Okay.
read it.
Make a heart with your
I
hands if
understand
you
that.
read what I just sent you. I can't hear you. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know what that's like to lose some hearing because I've been having that trouble all week, by
Are
the
you
way.
made of sugar? Because every time you smile, my brain gets a
Oh,
cavity.
that's
Oh,
that's
thank
sweet.
you so much for coming in.
That's
Go.
nice.
I like the red letters. You do, Vicky.
Triangle.
That's Jesus stuff. I like them too.
Amish gangsters. Is that a joke?
For some people, they say they don't really understand the Bible or it makes no sense to them. That's true.
It is challenging if you
It's
don't get it
challenging,
paraphrased.
especially the Old English. Like if you're reading King James Version, that's what I have.
It's the
That's
only one.
hard.
It's the only one the pastor allowed. He's a
Yeah.
funny pastor. He so strict on the King James. It had to be the King James. If it's a new King James and his daughter's dating somebody who reads the new King James in church, he was really rolling up his sleeves. He wasn't having that.
Oh, yeah.
That boyfriend had to be the King James. I don't know. Was that going a little too far? I asked you all.
Sorry, but it looks like a triangle. It does? Sorry.
What's a triangle?
This heart?
Oh,
Is that better? I love the way you said that. Jeffrey.
the old
Joe.
and the new.
Joe Schmo. I like your name, Joe Schmo. Who are these Amish gangsters? We're Amish.
I didn't know that.
LOL.
I'm
Life
Jewish.
on the
I didn't
streets.
know I'm Amish, but I am Jewish.
No, he says, no, I'm not made of sugar, man.
That's true.
I have read the Bible cover to cover 5 times, and every time I learned something new, but
Pastor,
the
you
message
could
always
really answer
stays the
that. I don't
same.
know that one.
Wow, Pastor James, that's awesome. 5 times cover to cover.
Yeah, you got the right.
How long
comment
did
here
it
today.
take you?
You got the
Where do you
messenger in
start?
it. That means old and new. You
That's
actually
what he
read the old
means.
cover to
Cover to
cover
cover.
once? Once? Even the Old
5
Testament?
times.
I heard, but the Bible. Some people just talk of the new and the old, which both? You can't do that in a lifetime once. I can't. Not once.
Let's see.
Only the new. I love
Hey,
the
I've
new.
heard that King
Parts of it.
James Version is missing some books, that they took
I didn't
some
do it.
books out of there.
I didn't do it.
Is
I
that
promise.
true? Well, I do know that
No
they
idea.
was written, or was it put together by Catholics,
That's
right?
right. The Council of Nicaea, like
The-
300 AD. Now that bothers me a
Now,
little.
is there books missing? I don't know if
That is a
that's the
question.
truth.
I still
I
got
don't
plenty of
know if that's the truth.
I
Good.
got plenty of questions about it all. Don't think I'm all sure of that. I got plenty of doubts, and the pastor will hit me with the doubts. I think that pastor was sorry how many doubts I had. I'm hitting with. It's time to go. I've had many like that. I question and question. Yeah, there's still things I'm uncertain about for sure.
Oh, Jeffrey says, I love them. Oh,
Yeah.
you do.
Hi from the Philippines. Hi
Eek
from
Up
New Hampshire.
TV. Hi from the Philippines. Welcome in.
But I can't answer about it. I'd like to answer that book's out of there, but it's not per se a Christian channel just because it happen to be Christian, but we're a music channel, so I'm not the expert on it, but we have somebody that is an expert messenger. He's right in here if he's reading and you feel inclined to answer their questions. You will do it a lot better than I will.
I think these two people are high as hell. JP, no, we're not. We're high on life. We
Yeah,
are not high.
you don't get high in hell. Maybe hell is for those who get high all the time. Yeah. No, we're not high.
Okay, Philippines, can you send me a coconut? LOL.
This is pretty
I know
cool.
coconut water is good, isn't it? For over 40 years in the ministry, it took me
Wow.
1 year to read from Genesis to Revelations. Wow. That's awesome, Pastor James.
Power
Did you
to you.
understand the first time you read it? Did you understand everything you read?
It's so huge. No doubts at all, really,
My
honestly.
Taco Bell is here. I must go eat. Chatting with you all. Catch you again soon. God
It was
bless you, everyone.
lovely.
Thank you,
Come for our
Vicky. Come
music.
back.
This is rare for us just to talk, but we always
Enjoy your
talk.
dinner.
We always talk between songs anyway, so this is a
Yeah.
treat for us at least. Come on back. Tell your friends.
I was talking to my brother last
Like, share,
night.
subscribe, people,
He says,
please.
I was talking to my
I'm gonna
brother
write that.
last night, and we were talking about the Bible.
Please
And
like,
one
share, and
part
subscribe.
of the Bible we were talking about. Wait, I was talking to my brother last night, and we were talking about the Bible. And one part of the Bible we were talking about. Oh, good. Hi, Jordan. Welcome in. What are you talking about? Stephen. So we're talking about everything and anything. Right now, we're talking about God.
We had no
But we were
subject.
talking about gardening and yard selling and all kinds of stuff.
Bargains we got at the yard
We
sale,
can talk
yeah.
about anything you want to talk about, though, if it's decent and clean.
And don't be nasty to us, especially, or to anybody, especially. We've had to kick out 4
Do a
trolls already.
backflip.
Well, maybe it was
I'm
young.
old.
I
I
can't
can't do
anymore.
I can't do backflips, man. But I used to. I do back bend. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a backflip.
Look at that troll. YouTube banned with the nickname. Please end them live or you'll be banned by the YouTube channel. The YouTube creator. Well, what if we are the YouTube creator? As long as we're not banned by the creator, we're good.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think that's a little spam there.
Uh,
Spam's got to go. Goodbye. Spam.
Goodbye, Harley.
There's a crackhead in the back. I don't know. Don't ask us. You look 45.
Hi, Junior.
How do you know we're not?
Jerry and Julie is an open forum, just requirements, but respected across
Right. Free
the
speech.
table.
Clean free speech. Respectful free speech,
Thank
let's
you.
say.
Thank you,
I
Life
don't
on
care
the
about words
Streets.
too much. I care about respect and nice and civil. You could
Mhm.
say words. I don't put too much on words. That's me personally. I wrote a song about it. I think that's a personal opinion, but about cursing, profanity, I'm not that heavy on that. I'm looking at what's behind it all. If it's mean behind something non-profane, it's worse than something profane that's not mean. That is what I believe, and I
Okay,
wrote a song about it. That's just me.
let's see. I don't know if that's a compliment. I'm not sure what you're talking to,
I
but
don't know if we're just saying
if I
anything.
was. Okay, Pastor James, not really,
It was kind
to
of
be
boring.
honest. It was kind of boring, but I had a good pastor to instruct me and I was just prayed for biblical understanding. And then
It's really
about
interesting.
the third time through, it just started to click. Oh,
It is a lot. There's
yes,
a lot of
it is a
questions
lot, and
that
there's a
still
lot of
aren't unanswered.
questions.
I'm not. All my questions still aren't answered. I'm just living with that. That's just the
That's
way it
true.
is. I don't think anybody could be absolutely sure and have no question. At least my pastor, when he was here, told us that it was okay to question.
Yes.
But I believe that anyway, so that was good. We got along that way. He was pretty cool, but he got in the flesh, didn't he? And he had to leave. He did.
Yeah. So
That's
our
a good
pastor
story.
back then, he did. He ended up getting in a flesh, and so he had to leave.
That's how he put it. Yeah, he did. And we loved him. Best pastor we ever had in real life.
Mm-hmm.
He was our first one.
Yeah.
That was a Baptist. I don't know whatever became of him. That's his. He's got to answer to that. Meanwhile, this.
Isn't it wonderful though that we can serve a God that loves us no matter what, and even if we stray, He still loves us. He doesn't leave us like a human would, you know. And then we always everybody finds their way back, and He's still there with open arms. That's one thing that you ain't gonna get nowhere else in the world. Is somebody that loves you that good, that much.
Well,
I mean, I love
you come
you,
pretty close.
of course, but not as close as God loves you. So
Forever a mystery to me how anybody can love me more than you. But we're all getting all sappy here.
let's see. It's kind of like a studying for a test. You have to keep reading it over and over till it registers. And that's the thing, Pastor, with me. Um, so I believe I have ADHD because all the
I
signs
second
is
that.
there.
Yeah.
And that was the hardest thing for me, is to read like a Bible and like really. So what I do, and this is just what I do, is before I read, I just pray. I say, God, please, whatever I open up to today, please just let whatever it is that you would want me to read or whatever, and give me understanding of that reading. So I'll open it up, and I just like this, I open up the Bible and I get to something, any chapter or whatever, or any book, and I'll read, and I read until I lose interest. And I can lose interest fast, or I don't understand sometimes, or most of the times I can understand.
Get
And
distracted
I get
easily.
distracted
Yeah.
easily if there's noise in the background or this or that, or if I have other thoughts going on. So
You totally lose focus.
it is very hard for me to stay focused. So that's kind of
Yeah.
why. It's easier for me in video form. Letting
Good to have that
go,
insight about yourself.
letting go and let God doesn't mean we all sit back and watch everything unfold. Nah, it means our efforts and steps are divinely guided, and we still have to do our part. That's what he says all the time. He'll say, I'll say,
Me?
God gave us this house, and he'll say,
Free
yeah,
work.
but I had to
Yeah.
pay for that house. I
Of
said, yeah,
course.
I know you did,
Just
but
sit
if
back.
it wasn't for me praying, I don't think we would have gotten this house when we were almost homeless.
That was really interesting.
We had lived as our apartment for
What
over
a
10
story.
years,
This is
and
interesting.
we ended up having to move, and during the pandemic.
That's
And
right.
so
The pandemic house.
I prayed and prayed and prayed for a house. And
Listen to this. Yeah.
well, we had some money saved and stuff like that, but it wasn't all the houses that we saw, we didn't like. They weren't suitable for us. And so, and
And
some price points was way above what we had. So I prayed, prayed, prayed,
we
and
had 60
he
days
prayed
to move
with
out.
me, and
What pressure during
we
a
just
pandemic, given 60 days from a landlord we thought was our friend.
uh-huh.
Not when it came down to money and the realtor said, I want it empty.
Hmm.
We got along, never did anything wrong, never paid late, but he had to have it empty, so he went with the money and the realtor instead of what happens to us.
And so I did.
Thanks,
I
friends.
I prayed and prayed and prayed. I was like, please God, find us a place. So he found us this house, and I looked at it and I said, oh no, because it was 3 stories, and at the time I could barely walk. I thank God for the braces though. for my feet. But I have what is it called? Plantar fasciitis,
Posterior
posterior tibial
tibial
tendon
tendon
dysfunction.
well, let me say. All
Basically,
right, you
it's
got
where
it
the
first.
arches of the foot collapsed, and so instead of my arches being up like this,
We
they're
are,
down,
yeah.
and there's like bones sticking out on the bottom of my feet. Anyways, so I prayed, and I was praying for a house, and he kept showing us this house. There was another one down the street that was smaller, and like one, it had 2 levels, and this is a 3 level. And for some reason, we went down there and looked at that. We looked at this first, then we went down, looked at the other one, and he said to the realtor, he's like, "Well, can we come back up and look at this one?" And she says, "Yeah." We ended up getting this one, and I was like, see, I knew God had this plan picked for me because he kept showing it to me, because I had seen it, and then like 2 months went by, and I thought, oh, that house has got to be sold. Nope, it was still there,
Wow.
and it was still shown to me again. And then like I kept saying, no, God, no, God, no, because it had a big yard, but what we wanted was a big yard so we could garden, and we wanted a walk-in basement, and just different things about the place, and that's what exactly what he gave us. So we paid for it, and we're here now. And it needed some work, because people that lived before us, they put holes in the walls and did all kinds of stuff, so we had to remodel all that ourselves and paint and did all kinds of stuff. But it's an old farmhouse and stuff. So long story short, we ended up getting it. Thank you so
Jack is
much.
here. Jack and Kristen.
Jack, oh my
Excuse me.
gosh. Jack, how are you
Jack.
doing? How's
Kristen,
Kristen
I just
doing?
want to say thanks for the prayers. Yeah. Check out soon and do some camping. You two
Cool.
are the best too. Yeah, I hope Kristen you're doing well. We saw the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh
You,
my goodness.
I couldn't
So,
have left those videos. You got through it. You're very courageous, and
yeah,
yeah, that must really hurt. Kristen, how are you now? Ankle surgery.
we're still
Yeah,
praying for you, Jack and
yeah,
Kristen. We hope
absolutely.
that everything works out for you. Hey,
You know,
we're
good friend
outside for
Jack.
a change. We're usually watching you guys in a tent.
Wow, now you're coming. We're not playing music. All right. Be sure to come back, Jack, and we'll play Warren Zevon for you. Yeah, but it's nice we could talk this way. Yeah, come around.
Let's see.
We're not quitting. We just didn't want to play tonight. We're too busy and not unpracticed. And we said we could still go live and talk to our people, see if they still love us if we don't make music for them. Here we are.
Okay, let me
I
go.
think the answer is yes.
I'm going to
Nice to
go
see
all the way
you.
back,
So,
guys, because I didn't want to. I talk so much, and you guys are writing a lot. Let's see. It's kind of like
all
study.
right,
Okay, let's see.
cool.
So that was answering life on the streets about let go. We do the unfolding, LOL. That's correct. Okay, how many times have you found your answers by doing that? Just open the Bible randomly, and there it is. So, I don't really have questions when I read the Bible. I just read it to read it. And I just go there and say, okay, God, show me what you got, but if I had questions, then I would actually I'll like look it up and go to the specific Bible verse. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Jack, he's coming
BOUA
along.
bid. Oh, he's
Kristen's coming along. Is she
okay.
guys
I'm
pretty
I'm
back to the
going
doctor
backwards
on
so I
Monday?
can read.
Back to the doctor on Monday.
She's pretty good. Back to the doctor's on Monday, and we'll see. So
Very
everybody,
brave.
keep Outlaw Camper there in your prayers.
Yeah, please.
His girlfriend just had major surgery on her ankle, and so a whole ankle replacement. And
She'd be walking
so
again. And how long it take to walk again normally?
it
Like 6 months?
she had gotten hit by a car
Yeah, I can
just
imagine.
walking,
So,
and
oh,
so
thanks,
all
Jack.
last
Thanks, Jack.
year they had surgery, and that didn't work out. So um, we ended up they ended up doing it this way. And you can follow him on his channel, Outlaw Camper. Jack, if you put the word music in chat, you
Go
could
out to
share
the
your
channel if you
channel
want.
with everybody, because I know you probably need lots of prayers over there, and even prayers for Jack, because he got to take care of her and doing all the cooking
His
and
plate is really
cleaning.
full. I
So
feel for you guys. And when you make a video, we're totally hooked from beginning to end, especially this story.
yes,
I miss your times in the Adirondacks, Jack. I love those. And hope to see it again. Everything you do, pretty much.
firecrackers.
Everything you do is interesting. At
Beautiful
least it hooks me.
testimony.
It would be any to end.
Pastor James says, beautiful testimony. Thank you.
Music. Yeah, yeah, you go.
When life gives us lemons, we make lemon trees. Hey, I got a lemon tree in my house I made from a seed.
Hold on.
That
That
ain't no
didn't
lie.
that didn't come out too well on
What's that,
here.
honey?
You know, the outlaw camper thing.
Oh, you
You
can
know,
share
it's
it then.
YouTube awful when it comes to that.
I
So I'm
had
just
a
gonna.
lemon, like you get in the store, and I took the seed and I put it in a pot like 5 years ago. Now I got this tree growing in my house. It's so big, we don't know what to do with it because now it's all the way up to the ceiling. She's pretty good back at the doctor's on Monday. Okay, Jerry read that already. You don't need music to be one of the best on YouTube. Oh,
Ain't
thank
that
you,
awesome?
Jack.
What an awesome compliment.
I always like Jack because he tells it the way it is. He says,
I love that.
he
Yeah, and
says his stuff
I'm
and
not
he
hung
does
up
what he
on words
does.
either, so it's cool with me. I don't care about language. I care about heart behind it.
Outlaw, my prayers are going to my friend, says Pastor James. That's River Jordan Christian Bible
There you
Fellowship.
go. See,
Thank you so much, Pastor
for
James.
Kristen healing you. Thanks, everybody.
Foz
Taking us without
AL.
making music. That you want to talk to us without even us
You
entertaining. That's
He
so
says, you look
awesome.
like an amazing person, but when reading anything logically, do you think we should read to understand or memorize? So when you're reading the Bible, I don't know.
Just
I don't know if that's reading the Bible you're talking about or reading anything. But I just read them. I don't memorize. I should probably memorize some stuff, but I don't. Are you American? Yes, we are American. Hello, guys from KSA. Hi, Omaha. Back in the Adirondacks, August 7th. Get ready. Oh, wow.
ready, and we'll make the time
We'll be
for
ready and
sure.
willing.
Hell
We love
yeah.
your videos.
Hell yeah.
That hospital looked tricky to get in and out.
How expensive was
That
that?
pool,
I
like
mean,
what?
how expensive was that, Jack, per night? I was just had a guessing amount. See if I'm right.
Scared me.
Oh,
Fireworks.
fireworks
I've
that
gone
we
across
should
the
have seen
street.
tonight. Yeah, but I was too tired to drive there. That's why we're here.
Firmahad, I like your laugh. Thank you. LOL. There you go. Omaha. Wow.
Yeah.
I think I'm caught up on the questions. I think. Let's see.
Boy, it's
Jerry.
easier to play music and entertain than answer all the questions. But
We
I
got
like
20
it.
people watching.
Q&A, Q&A SOA.
$350 a night, but we used the Hilton points.
I guess, would you believe I'm
You said
serious? I
350.
guess 350. I, yeah, I am not lying. I said exactly 350 and I didn't look it up.
You did.
I said I didn't look it up. No, I did say
No,
it.
you
Yeah.
didn't look it up.
No.
It's a nice place. I like the curtain. I love that curtain.
That was really funny with the curtains up and the blackout. You're hilarious.
You guys got to go check him out. That was so funny. He was in a motel.
Don't worry about the cigarettes and the language. Go
Don't
there
tell
anyway.
anyone. Can't
It
I
doesn't
tell?
matter.
Okay,
It
go
doesn't matter.
watch. Go
Not
watch
to
it.
me
You're going to
anyway.
see something funny.
Yeah,
Can you introduce yourselves to us? When and where you
okay.
meet up?
Q&A begins, so.
Okay, so I'm Julie. This is
Jerry,
Jerry.
yeah, in case you couldn't
And
recognize the gender difference. We met online.
Jerry and Julie Music
We
is
could
our
alternate answer
channel
questions,
name.
okay.
Okay, go ahead. You want to
We
say?
met online on a karaoke site. How's that? Wasn't that made? Yeah, we were made for each other. Pretty soon after that, we met up, and the rest is history. Years and years ago. Over 10 years ago.
COO Kid. Hi. Hello. Robert. I like rabbits. You do?
Cool. I like frogs. We
Too
raised
many.
them.
He likes rabbits. He likes rabbits. He likes rabbits. He likes rabbits. I think you're a troll.
Well, you're spamming.
Spamming.
Even if you mean well, you're still flooding the
I'm
channel.
gonna put him in
So
timeout.
you're gonna have to put you in
5-minute
timeout.
timeout.
We've had to
We like rabbits too, but not
had to
that many
delete
times.
4 trolls already. And what did we do? We should have been playing music. We get them there too. But then we could play another one bites the dusty. We make it, try to make trolls realize we don't care and make them shame and make the fools of them so they don't want to come back. But then sometimes I swear it's like they drive up together in a carpool. Trolls is 2 at a time and you kick you both out. Save money on gas or something.
God will etch in your heart
Anyway.
and mind what he wants you to memorize. So pray for understanding when you understand first, then you memorize it. There you go.
Is it really, Jack? Yeah. I knew you had a heart of gold under all that. I could see the real Jack all along.
By the way, it's pronounced cool kid. Oh, okay. Cool kid. Nice to meet you, cool kid. Welcome in. Name
It's
last.
really good entertainment, my friend.
I like Jerry's mom. Jerry's mom!
Jerry's mom. Well, thanks, but she's been gone a while. This ain't my mom. If anything, I would think people would say I'm her
Honey,
dad.
sit down over there and don't talk to me.
I'm used to
So
people.
you're talk to.
We got an age gap here, but it's the
See,
other
I'm
way.
older than
It's
him.
the other way around.
No, I'm older than him.
Oh man. Have a good night, Alma.
South
Bye.
Carolina. Hi, Terry.
Now this is the official time we usually live, so now we're in the groove of when people come to see us anyway. Now it's 7:44. This is when we're normally live. So advertisement for everybody. Come most Saturdays and see us. And we still want to know what's good for you alternately on a Wednesday or something. What other night's good? Because we're enjoying the summer. We want to be free on the weekends until it gets cold and we can't be. But meanwhile, yeah, we'd like to do an alternate night, but we don't want to lose you all. So help us out. Tell us what other nights would be good, especially our regulars. I've picked Wednesday, but if you say a Tuesday, I'm going to be thinking about it. But we got to free us, let us have Saturdays for the rest of the summer. We'll
Jack
come on a
says,
rainy day on a rainy days. Yeah,
wait a
it'll
minute,
be
I got to
there.
read what Jack says. He
Okay.
says, if you
Yes.
people check me
Words of
out,
wisdom.
understand it's a character I play for the unwashed masses. Entertainment purposes only.
You probably say that in the in the
Go
waiver
check
at the
him
beginning.
out.
I love your intro, Jack.
Please always be happy and healthy. Have a good night. Bye. Okay, bye.
Nice to
Thank
see
you
you.
so much for
Yeah.
coming in. Let's see what we got. Terry, where are y'all? We're outside in our yard in New Hampshire. So who wears the strap on?
Thank you, Alma.
Hey, that's our business.
He's messing
No,
with you.
you're messing. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's a troll. Okay, I
Ooh.
got fire to light and food to cook, beer to drink, and shout out for you to film. I'll
Hey, don't
catch
forget
up
the
with you
cigarettes.
two later.
Don't
Thanks
forget
again
the
so much.
cigarettes, Jack.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll see you soon.
Good night.
Upload something soon. You want to follow want to see how she is.
Tell
Or
Kristen I
write
said
us.
hello.
You got an email, you know. Tell Kristen hi, yeah. Best to her.
Julie, you are older than Jerry? If that's true, then Jerry needs to eat more vegetables with y'all.
Is it that? Is it that obvious?
Oh, that's funny.
I still don't understand it, actually. Are we getting more people not playing music?
Because my face is more fuller than yours.
Oh, okay. Sing and dance an Indian song. Normally we could.
Wait, guys, honestly, you have amazing and attractive smiles and laughing. Thank
I know
you
it's
so
coming
much,
from
Omaha.
you, James. It's
No, that was
fine.
Omaha.
No, I'm answering
Oh, the other
James.
thing was a joke. Yeah.
Boy, is it harder to play music or talk to everybody? I'm not sure anymore. But
What are you doing? We're just laughing outside.
okay, if you got a video.
Magic says, so
All right, I'll see
funny.
you. I'll be there, Jack. Have a good weekend.
Trump or Biden? How about neither?
Neither. Don't like talking politics, but you can. If you keep it civil.
Can you tell
I'm
us?
not saying.
Okay, can you tell us one weird fact about each other? That'd be fun.
That's more to our liking.
One weird fact
Who says it about who? I say it
about
you.
each other.
Yeah, I know the English, but do we mean I say it about her or say it about myself?
A weird fact. Let me think of one. Let me think of one. One weird fact.
Who should say it to who?
Oh,
I know, James.
I
know.
get it.
That's why I call you James. I don't like to be all formal and say Pastor James.
I got a weird fact
We're
about
just
Jerry.
people. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I'm coming at you. Character. Go right. What's that?
I got a weird fact about Jerry. Should I go first?
I like these
Sometimes
games.
after
I
we
love these
eat,
games.
if we have ketchup, he'll eat the ketchup with his fork.
And why does that bother you? We
That
don't.
bothers me because my mom used to eat ketchup like that without anything to go with it.
Oh, weird. I see. Yeah. That's too,
Now your
that's
turn.
too James, yeah.
What's one weird fact
I
about
don't even
me?
like calling doctors doctors. I like to call them by their first name too. And my chiropractor we used to go to said, call us Barry. Call me Barry. And I did. I took him up on it and she'll still, oh, weird. Hmm.
What's a
I
weird
really have
fact
to think.
about
But
me?
that's not weird. I just said the fact about you. You still have to,
Can you sing and dance
you
an
have
Indian song? Oh,
my turn to talk.
go ahead.
I'm trying to think. Weird fact. Well, I could say something that bothers me, but that's not weird. It's just not weird. You could ask it if something bothers me, and I could tell you if it,
Okay, something that bothers you.
you interrupt me.
Oh, that's
Like even
my.
now, and it's I'm begging for the chance to talk, and she gets lost, and it's yeah, whatever that is. But weird. I can't think of anything weird. Just, but I could try harder, but I don't have that yet right now. Are we really live
Weird
2 hours?
fact.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Next one says, Joe, can you sing and
Okay.
dance an Indian song for us? Ho, 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 ho. Is that good enough? I just chair danced. Oh, I don't know.
I imitate. Oh yeah.
Go
I
ahead,
still can't think of
imitate.
something weird.
Well, you think over there. I love you, Jerry. I'm sorry, says
Fine.
Pastor James.
Don't be sorry. I know it's good. It's
Ja-
what I
um,
said. I don't get hung up on words or even things that are meant to be jokes. But if a troll come in and said that, he'd be thrown out because it's who it's coming from and it's what's behind.
uh-huh.
I'm a yeah. I wrote a song called "Dang It All." Anyway, you should hear it.
Jack says, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
I saw
New
that. That's
video
old.
posted tomorrow night. Bye, y'all. Goodbye, Jack.
Oh, that's old. Yeah,
We just having fun, Jerry is my buddy.
yeah, you're good.
Cool kid. I'm the character from the game. What game?
Hey, maybe I'm ahead of you here.
Oh, from a game.
Oh
Okay.
Lord, don't get me started on my husband and his ketchup.
Absolutely, I'm good with that, Jerry.
See how she interrupts?
Oh Lord, don't get me started on my husband with his ketchup. Really, let us know, Terry.
Now, who are you asking for advice? Who should give advice on life?
Okay, if
If
you
I
had,
had one piece of advice, that's who I'm reading
yeah,
now.
okay,
Boy, it's hard keeping up with the Q&A.
go
Boy, they
ahead.
go crazy chatting. Otherwise, when we're playing music, you're all in the hallway not talking. We talk a lot more when we're not playing music. Interesting.
Prime, if you had one piece of advice of life, what would that be?
So who are you asking, Prime? Me or her?
You. Do you.
Do we know that?
It doesn't matter.
One piece of advice on life. I got to think about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Make decisions slowly, think them through. That's got me through life a lot. Don't act impulsively like some people I know without thinking it through the consequences. Yeah, that's really helped me by thinking things over. Go slowly and making your decisions in life. That's one piece of advice I got, and I tell her that all the time.
True.
Now maybe you can. Maybe she's
A
asking
piece of
us.
advice from
Yeah,
that I would give somebody.
yeah, that's a good
Um,
question.
don't start smoking. Shoot, stay away from that. I did that too long, and that wasn't good.
So
Um,
did I. So did I.
Maricor, hello, welcome in. Please subscribe, guys, if you haven't yet. There's 25 thumbs ups. Hit that thumbs up button. We got 23 watching. We really appreciate you guys coming in here and listening to us chat. It's been fun.
Instead of music, I guess nobody minds
Pablo
that
says hi.
we're not playing music tonight. We
No.
just need a night off, and we haven't had time to practice. We're so busy. Like all of us in the summer, get out and around. Today is yard sale.
Junior says, I love y'all. Thank you, Junior.
You
We
see that
love you
question,
too. Let me keep
Violetta?
going through. Maya Core says,
Try
I'm
to answer
going to
everybody.
like this. Hi. Very good, Jerry, says Pastor James. Valletta, Julie,
Yeah.
your teeth are perfect. You must have braces, right? When I get my veneers, I might use yours as a reference. Aw, thank you. Jerry. Hi, y'all. Oh, that's you. Can he
Yes.
do your hair, says Matthew. Can he do your hair for
I'm not that
gifts?
talented. I'll stick to the piano. That's my best talent. But hair's not one of them. Maybe I could. I
Were
just never
you
studied
you
it.
were you the same guy that was asking that last week at our concert if
When
he
we
could
don't
do
have
my
time to
hair?
really answer, now we can
I
answer.
think you were because my hair was a mess last week, but I loved it because it reminded me of what was her name?
We're in New Hampshire. Who
What was
asked
her
it?
name that I had shirt on last week?
My memory is not an asset.
Remember I had the big hair last week?
trying to be somebody.
Yeah, Janis Joplin.
All right.
I was trying to be Janis Joplin,
Oh,
so
our
I made
guitar
it.
set. We normally play on Saturday nights. Trying to change that night for the summer. Or if it rains, we be Saturday night. Most Saturday nights, you never know what comes up. Like today. And here we are just talking. Had to have a night off.
Hi from Belgium. Yo. Hi, yo.
We're in New Hampshire
From
anyway.
Belgium. The character I am is from Forsaken. Oh, okay, cool kid. Thank you for letting us know.
Can I put it up?
Junior says, what state are you in? Jerry answered you, New Hampshire. Matthew says, no, you weren't from last week? Oh, okay.
We were in
Can
New
he
Hampshire
put
last week.
it up for you? Can he put my hair up for me? Oh, in a ponytail. I guess. Here.
On 50s night.
Do you know how?
We've never done this ever. But for live stream, I'll do it. I suppose. Yeah, well, let's start. Oh, you didn't say not to hurt. You didn't give me instructions to be careful. No, I'm kidding. It's a mess. No, I don't know about that. I put it through the first time. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I quit when I'm ahead. That's it. I'm not going further.
Wait, well, let me turn around so they can see.
I'm not going further than
Can
that.
they see?
That's the conservative approach.
Can they see?
Yeah. I did something.
He tried.
I did one. I'm not gonna.
There you go, Matthew.
I'm not gonna hurt her here or her. Yeah.
He's your Matthew.
Hacker.
Okay. Hey, guys. Could you imagine if I opened up a live stream, Ask a Pastor? Would I keep up with them all? You should. That would be
That'd
fun.
be great, but you better get some moderators because I think you'll have a lot of trolls to deal with. It's okay to disagree, at least I believe it, but there'd be a lot of nasties in there. Probably the devil. You know how it goes. You'd need help.
He's a hacker,
But I'd
cool
be all
kid.
for
Is
that.
he really?
Who is?
He hacked me. Whoa.
Who hacked you?
Maricore said
Oh.
that.
I don't get it.
How did he hack you?
Who hacked who?
Okay, Matthew said he would probably be better at washing it than putting it up. Probably.
How's nothing sound? That's an old quote. I'm just a piano player.
Do you do hair for a living, Matthew?
I like
Oh,
this.
you know it, Pastor James says. You know it would be. Okay, I was going to send $80,000. Oh,
yeah,
Matthew.
let me see it. Can you send it in pieces?
80,000 what?
Could you
He
send
didn't say dollars.
Just said
He did-
10,000 for 8 years in a
He
row.
might have meant 80,000 pieces of stone or something. I don't know.
80,000 what?
Hey, there's a. What is that? Is that a bee? No, it's a big mosquito.
She freaks with that.
It's a mosquito on
Oh,
my
I should have
phone.
said that's the one weird thing I find. That's
Oh,
it.
get the zapper.
It's the one weird thing I find is
Wait, I'm gonna
she
go
has
get the
no
zapper.
idea where she is. Yeah, I gotta tell
Here,
this story.
you watch.
When there's an insect at the door the other week, she'll realize you don't scream in public because people get the wrong idea, but she can't help herself. She freaks out with any insect that could be not even harmful. She'll freak out so bad and scream so the old neighbors could hear it. Stop that! Don't think this domestic something. I couldn't calm her down. That's my weird thing. It took me a while. See, I think things through. But yeah, some have to tame that. Make sure insects. I don't tell her about it. If I see them at the door, I'm not going to let her know. Scream inside about the insects. Yeah, that's my weird thing. Now we're even, right? Yeah. She's got a surprise for you when she comes back. Wonder if any of you have this gadget to deal with bugs. Meanwhile, I gotta use my hands. Mosquitoes are coming out. When they get too bad, have to go in. Hi, Steve. So how do you like this surprise live stream without music? I guess okay with it. Gives us a chance to respond to people. Wow, I'm used to seeing hearts when we make music. This is cool. No, don't worry. You want to hear us play piano, sing, guitar, harmonize. That's who we are. Jerry and Julie Music. If it's your first time, please like, share, subscribe. I see a lot of likes already, 27. How about some subs? Who knows when we could get to 2,000? But we're 1.83. I'd like to get to 1.84. Maybe we did already. And you know what we do? We play this game. Latest live stream, every new subscribers, we play a free request if we know it. Think about that. You know, next live stream, bring the people in, bring your friends. As my friend Jack there, who was here, said, bring your friends, bring your enemies. So yeah, whatever it takes to get to 2,000 subs. We worked a whole lot of years to get to 1,000, but we're not that far. We're halfway from 1,800 to 1,900. Help us get there. Don't cost you nothing. Yeah, I should have said all that. It's been fun. Yeah, it is. You like it? Yeah, this is cool. We didn't have to be lonely tonight, but we are 2 hours already. Probably getting off when the mosquitoes come soon and it gets dark. We're going in. Take the night off and say, hey, we got to see you all anyway. Some of you, most of you, you know, regulars don't think we're live, and yeah, because we made a video yesterday, we're not going to be. He said not making music. We didn't know we'd be live. We're really thankful for you all. And we're not going yet. I'm just waiting for her to come back with something to deal with the insects. Ah, meanwhile, I got to deal with them without that thing. It is different. Yeah, it was great. They all stopped talking when she left. I get it. She's pretty. Hi. Yeah, deals love the stream, Jerry. Yeah, cool. Hit Lake Winnipesaukee. Wow. Welcome, neighbor. Caught a couple bluegill lazy kickers. You from New Hampshire, too? I've been there. How about where they filmed Golden Pond? We've been there, too. Squam Lake. I got a t-shirt from there. On Golden Pond. That's where they filmed on Golden Pond. Squam Lake. You know that? We've been at the marina. That marina where they had a scene with the gas, filling up the gas on his boat. Did you see on Golden Pond? Absolutely see that. Then come to New Hampshire, the Lakes region. It's a 1980 movie. It was beautiful. Starring Henry Fonda, Jane Fonda, and some other people. It's a classic. Probably won the Academy Award that year. Filmed it right up here. New Hampshire in the summer. Second to none. Beauty. From the lakes to the mountains to the beaches. Oh, what happened to my... She got to come back and help me out here. Huh? I'm just a piano man. I always tell her, don't be shy. There's always something to talk about. Let him wash it. Let me see. I'm gonna refresh it over here. Okay. Let's see if these line up with each other. I think I hear her. Look what I said. She's not here yet. I'll show her. Matthew. I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna look back. Huh. Matthew. Wash it here for 80,000 coins, which is $400. Oh, the sig tonight on here. You're not serious, $400. Well, you can. Buy me a coffee. I'll give you the link. If I wash your hair, he's going to give $400 tonight? I don't believe it. I'll take it. buymeacoffee.com/JJmusic. That's how you can do it.
Julie,
But I know
look what I said.
You're kidding. Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
If I could wash your hair,
Matthew.
you give
If you let him wash
$400.
your
80
hair
I don't
for
believe it. I don't
80,000
believe
coins,
it.
which is $400, Julia, in the sink, tonight I'm here. We don't have anything like that.
Come on.
Julie, hello. Okay, I think I'm going to get going here in a minute. Really enjoyed tonight,
Yes,
brother.
thank you, James.
Thank you, Pastor James. Please put your link in the channel so people can follow you over there.
Bruce. Oh, Bruce.
Is Bruce there? Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. I know. We're not supposed
Nice
to be
to
live
see you.
tonight. You probably saw our video yesterday, but we didn't know we're live tonight. We just had to take off and do other things. But then we're sitting home because we've been out already and said, oh, it's almost 7:30, 2 hours ago, and we've been live. Let's show them our backyard and let's just talk tonight. It'll be a lot easier. We haven't had time to practice. Here we are, just enjoying the company that we have in between songs. Now we can just talk and not have to play music one night.
By the way, I'm
You're gonna
not
do it,
actually
Bruce,
a
yourself.
hacker. The character is I'm the one,
He's
but I
just
don't
leaving,
hack.
Bruce.
Oh, really? Okay, you guys play together? Pastor James, hello. If you lean back in that chair.
Or at least you saw each other.
If I lean back in this chair, I'm going to fall.
80,000.
And we don't have an outside spigot.
If you
And it's
really gave
cold
us
here.
400, put 200 down and buymeacoffee.com, and I'm going to believe you. Also, I'm not making embarrassing myself.
Don't know you guys. Who are you? What do you
Oh, we
do?
are.
Music, I
Want to tell
related.
them? Hello,
Hi
Robert.
Robert, welcome in. So yes, we are a music channel, but we are in
Normally.
our backyard right now. See, in our backyard enjoying life. Instead, we just thought we'd go live, but we've been on over 2 hours already.
So it flies. We are having
And we met
fun.
a lot of nice people. Uh, we talked about religion. We talked about
Garden.
gardening. We've
Uh,
talked about dinners,
now insects.
insects. We talked about yard selling. So if you want to go back and look, if
Yeah,
you go
everything.
get your brush,
Yeah,
I
showing
did brush
bargains
my
we got
hair.
before and CDs like that. Yeah, missed a lot. Got some good bargains for $10.
2 hours, really? Yep, two
You
hours,
believe that?
17 minutes, and 24 seconds, Mr. Bruce. Where were you?
Yeah. Would you have come in tonight? Yeah. No, how would he? We said we're
Because
not
it's
gonna.
8 o'clock.
Oh, 8 o'clock.
But
See,
we got on here about 5:30. Look what I said.
because
He
we
can
know we'd
brush.
have to end by dark. The mosquitoes would be too much, and we're not gonna play music tonight.
It's okay, Matthew. I like my hair. I've already brushed it. But thank you.
We were supposed to be at a
Where
there's a
was
concert.
you?
We were supposed to be at a concert and fireworks, but was too tired last night. Didn't sleep well, so didn't go there. And we went to local yard sales instead. I didn't think I should drive that far, where that was, and I'm gonna miss it. But we did the best thing, and we still got out locally.
Yeah.
And here we are. I had time to do this. That's how the day went.
Hi, Chaz. Or Chase, welcome in. Nice to see you.
You're not sending
I was
80,000
saying if you
coins.
did it, I was sending 80,000 coins.
Look, I'm gonna give you the link. You send $10, I'm gonna do it. Yes, we are married. Yeah,
Hi, Chase. Yes.
I'm writing this link. I don't believe it. You're
He
gonna
said
have to.
coins, but we don't have coins. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, come on.
See this thing? I'm going to get all the
Nobody ever
mosquitoes.
sent us. We get tips, but not
I've
that
been
kind of.
missing everything lately. I know you have. You missed us 2 weeks in a row. We were live on the 4th,
Oh,
and we
heck,
were live on the 5th.
that's right. We missed you too.
We missed you.
Heck yeah. I'm writing this website.
But we at least got to see you on your channel singing.
Yeah.
We didn't get there this morning because we were out and about. We got
Right.
up early, too early. We haven't had much sleep.
That is the problem.
But
Yeah.
we went out and did a lot of yard selling. You are so beautiful. Thank you. Unless you're talking about Jerry, I could still say thanks for him too.
Who said it?
I was struggling with my equipment. Yeah. So did you figure it out?
Oh man.
His sound was going last week. But then you went live, and then all of a sudden it was like you got so busy. We've been busy here just chatting. We've had like
Been pretty surprisingly
25
nice.
steady people.
Been pretty nice.
So different people from all around the world, which has been nice.
Oh,
I don't
I
know
can't
what
type.
to do. What do you mean? What do you mean, Lou? What do you need help with? Yeah, it's all good now. Oh, is it? Um, so you figured out your sound?
There's the link. That who wanted to give us $400. There's your link.
$400 to wash my hair?
Yeah, I don't believe it. So Matthew, you're on. There's our website. That's where you could donate. It's our normal place usually for tips, but we're just talking tonight. Hey, anybody wants a tip? We won't say no.
You are gorgeous. It's actually crazy how beautiful you are. Oh, thanks. I think it means both of us.
Well,
You're beautiful too.
it's okay.
Isn't he beautiful?
It's okay.
I am going to check out a song, probably to upload. Maybe just play on the guitar a little while. Wife is sleeping. Oh, while the wife is sleeping. Okay.
See, it's getting dark here
Well, we
soon.
loved having you here.
Yeah, it was great having you, Jane.
Oh. We
Better not
enjoyed
find
our
a Cash App.
talks.
Why not? Lou,
I'm going to go change
we
my
have a Buy Me a Coffee
PLP.
link to the account, so why shouldn't we have a Cash App?
You're going to go change your PFP and name. Be
Yeah,
right
we're
back.
married,
Okay,
sorry.
cool kid.
Hey, Chase.
I better not find a Cash App linked to
What
this
is that
account.
supposed to mean?
What does that mean?
There isn't, but there's Buy Me a Coffee, so I guess I better not have that either, right?
That
Well,
was
too bad we
Lou.
have it.
See you, brother. Wait, are you guys married? I already answered that. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm all alone. Ooh. PFP means profile picture. Okay, cool. Let me see what it is.
Well,
There's
if
no.
you get annoyed by, you shouldn't go to the channels to do it, I guess. But
Look at this.
we don't have cash up. But maybe you got to go somewhere else. Yeah.
Trolls.
Yeah.
Maybe don't go live when you look tweaked out of your ever-loving mind.
You too,
Troll.
Superman. Welcome. You're the sixth troll kicked out. Don't come back.
Oh. Sometimes there's good people in here, but other times there's some trolls.
Well, you'll understand you can't bother us, then maybe you'll just bored. Really,
He might be
I'm
thinking of
so
my
tired.
eyes. They could be thinking, like if you guys are thinking about my eyes, like that, Jerry's on it.
Oh,
Yes, he
yeah, Bruce,
is.
you're here. I'm not playing piano, so I could be pretty good at, troll watching now. But by all means, have at it, Bruce.
Farm wife was in tonight, but
Yeah, she
she ended up,
disappeared.
she said she was going to feed her husband and stuff, or she was making dinner or something. I'm back. You're back. Oh, is that your new name?
I'm glad that you guys ran into each other.
User County Human. And who's that one?
This is funny.
Marshmallow VR. Hello. And who's this one? Saya Sandra.
29
I don't know if I
likes.
said hello. Hello.
I won't even attempt to pronounce that.
Okay, Bruce. Nice to see you here. Much love to you all. Catch you next time. God bless you all. Good night. Good night, Pastor James. Enjoy your music.
See this thing, huh? When you turn it on, what it does. You don't want to touch some human with that, but that will get the bugs. Be careful.
But this little light has to come on.
That's what you'll do with the next troll. Get him with the zapper.
Zap you.
Yeah, you're going to zap the next troll with this thing. Another troll bites the dust.
He says, that's okay, Jerry. My mind is still in La La Land.
Downtime. Okay.
It's called Downtime. LOL.
You have our permission, but you don't need it.
What songs are you going to play, Pastor James? I have my guitar, but I'm not bringing it out here.
This is fun. I never have time to really answer people because I'm always playing a song. I
Okay.
should do this sometime.
But can you say USSR or Soviet Union? They mean the same thing.
How about Union of Soviet Socialist Republics? That's what USSR means. How's that? Do I pass?
Hi to
This is fun,
Vishnu
actually.
VS. Hello.
Troll or not, it's fun.
Oh, it's USSR Country Human. Oh, okay. I said your name wrong. Sorry about that.
Oh, I just thought you tested. So you're from Russia. We have someone else from Russia. I don't know whatever happened to Olga.
Let's see.
Olga, it's because it's middle of the night. Everybody's welcome. Just
Thank
be
you
nice.
so much. Tweaking, says Logan. Jose. Hello, Jose. Overloaded for the last 2 weeks. You're on everybody's live stream and you got your own live stream. I was like, we miss you. We miss our Bruce.
Yeah, we have. We
And
wondered.
he was saying, what? Bruce?
Cousin Brucey.
Cousin Brucey.
And farm wife. Where did farm wife disappear?
Cousin
She was here.
Brucey. I like when he says that.
Well, I hope there's peace between Russia and Ukraine personally, because I'm a mod on a channel that's Ukrainian guy. And yeah. just
Anything I
peace.
might remotely
It's time for
sound
peace.
good playing. Pastor.
But I leave politics out. Yeah, I
Pastor
do.
James.
Just want peace. People get along.
You want peace? And Jerry's up here for peace.
Well, when I see USSR or I see Ukraine or
Yes.
yeah, because my heart's with it. I wrote a song about it. Yeah, I did write a song about that war.
Okay, good night, USSR.
No batteries. I'll get one of
You
these.
guys can
please.
come back anytime. Please give us a thumbs up, like,
These
share. Jerry and his...
See, when my phone goes dead, here's what I use. And it could be the Jackery. This is another name, a competitor, Blue Eddy, and it's a portable power station. You see all the things it can do? That's how it's keeping my phone alive. See? Plugged in. It would have been dead. I wouldn't have been in the room anymore.
Low battery.
Thanks to this. And we go out busking with it and plug the piano in, and it could go 8 hours on this thing. And it's the cheapest of them. $200 for this baby.
Good night, Pastor James. He
Yeah.
says it says #1 by your name.
That low battery, get one of these babies.
Honey.
You won't have to go next time. That's what happened to me. What? Who? Sleeping.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Good night, USSR.
We gotta.
Okay,
Before it
I'm at a
starts.
loss for words. Are you, Joe? Well, what do you want to talk about? Anybody have anything they want to talk
If
about?
you lost
Bring
the
it on
words,
up.
just start making music. That's what we're about. Ask us about music. It's that stuff. How do we go inside?
How do we go
Because we'll
inside?
get beat up and it'll bit up, and it'll be dark.
I
What do
don't
we
know.
do about that? We got 18, 19 people. How many you got now?
It's too nice out here to go in there.
Too nice to
We
get
look good in
bit up.
this lighting.
Oh yeah. You know how easy it is to do 2 hours without making music?
Thank you for all those laughing emojis.
Wow, this is fun. We want to basically want to go live just to see who still loves us if we don't entertain you with music. I think we passed. Kidding.
Y'all look good. Thank you, says Mr. Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce, live streams are awesome. You ever think of just going live and just talk to people? When was the last time we did this? We went to the lake years ago. So you can do that. All the other channels just talk. So many, most of the channels we go to don't do music. They just talk. So we can just talk one night.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Well, we were sitting out here. I'll show you what we showed it earlier, but I'll
Yeah,
show
we
you
got a
again.
yard
So
sale.
we went to a yard sale, and I was out here reading this book. It's Child Star, Shirley Temple
Cool. Man.
Black. I still love you without music. Oh, thank you.
You know.
And here's this one, Todd Rundgren.
Yeah, all vintage CDs.
Vintage CDs and DVDs. Here's the
Wow.
Allman Brothers.
Original. That
It's
was
still
fun.
there. We're
That
still
was
here.
fun.
This is Bob Dylan. This is Bob Dylan.
Neil Young and Crazy Horse.
You're
These are
live.
all-
It says you're live. Oh, we're live. I guess you can see us.
You probably have to go
Here's
in
the
and-
original. Too many
I
people.
know. She was worried about it. I reassured.
Too many
I
people.
know. She was worried about it. I reassured there's
And
always